dust off. Is that what you do? Is that all you're made of? Whatever ain't right, prove it on yourself. Revisit your act, return to parallel. Living on a timeline, been there, done that, gold up and dread. Instead of being bitter, back up, go grab your keys. Go over the crown, cause the veto, don't waste it. Rap battle road, the start driver, who hit the tip top of an adventure. Ready to relish everyday desire. Got fire, lighting up the way. Let go what holds us back. Take over, feeling different together, breaking the barrier. What's the better? Cause we can zigzag, show them this is our own track. Look out, we won't get caught up. Look like you don't care, walking the dust off. Is that what you do? Is that all you're made of? Whatever ain't right, prove it on yourself. Revisit your act, return to parallel. Living on a timeline, been there, done that, gold up and dread. Instead of being bitter, back up, go grab your keys. Go over the crown, cause the veto, don't waste it. Rap battle road, the start driver, who hit the tip top of an adventure. Ready to relish everyday desire. Got fire, lighting up the way. Let go what holds us back. Take over, feeling different together, breaking the barrier. What's the better? Cause we can zigzag, show them this is our own track. Look out, we won't get caught up.
What's good, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing? Crystal, Sus, Zeno, Soldier Boy, Kishi. Appreciate y'all tuning in. How's life treating you, bro? You just cleared Hazard Tower with only Donjin. Were you at 1 HP the whole time? On some crazy Donjin vibes, bro? Is that what you was doing? I got so much stuff to do today. Yo, Kai, what's good? What's good? How you doing? You're the only liker? Racially motivated, for real. I have mad shit to do today. How much cash do I have right now? I'm almost at 6 mil. I want to leave it at 6 mil, and then I think I'll be done. I think I should be done at 6 mil with everything to level up her character, the weapons, skills, everything, right? Alright, let's see. Bro, I bet. But yo, that's lit that you clear that. Let's do this, and then I'm gonna farm materials for Siakona. That's probably what I'm gonna be doing this whole month. But cash is always hard to come by, bro, especially when you're rolling Echo. So honestly, I'd rather farm mats right now for this than anything else. Like, just cash is definitely the best thing I could farm right now. Bro, I'm so hyped for Zani. Like, I'm so hyped for her. Cypher was good.
Brad salutes you.
Yo, Zeno, peep your DMs real quick. Hold on, let me finish this and then peep your DMs. I gotta ask you something.
Climax of the show.
There we go. Sus, I've seen you grinding Wuwa. On that Wuwa grind, brother.
Brad salutes you.
Slinky, what it is? How you doing?
Victory's mine.
Bro, I dropped my video on the characters to summon for on the rerun banner if people are looking to summon on some of them. And yeah, a lot of people agree with Brent. Yeah, I know you was AFK. I was like, damn, homie fell asleep, bro. There we go. One more of this and we good. There we go. Had to ask something important. Of vital importance, bro. Woo! The artificial. How many asteroids you got? You ready? Ready for Zani and Peebs? Ready for Cartethia and Siakona? Yo, Tabby, what's good? Alright, now how much cash do I got right now? You're pulling everything? Yeah, I'm pulling everything, bro. I'm hyped as hell. Okay, we at 6 mil right now. We at 6 milli. Not bad. Not bad at all. I need some more weapons that are like universal. Like I need Yin Lin's weapon and I need what's her name? Roshia's weapon, as well as them. I need to get Jian's weapon and get him off the standard. Get him off the standard? What do you mean? Oh, off the standard weapon. That's what you mean. Nah, I feel you on that. You need Jin Shi's weapon? Yeah, you could go for Jin Shi's weapon, but I don't know. I feel like these first things are better to skip for your account. Man, not having R5 Yin Lin weapon, could it be me? Do you have S6 Yin Lin, sus? Alright, hold on. We won't do that yet. I want to see where we stand right now. Because, bro, we got so many events that I'm trying to clear that I haven't done. Like this. Bro, where is this thing? This thing was, like, just grinding my gears yesterday. I might have to ask when there's more people in the chat. You kind of hate that they made Zani's teams so restrictive. What do you mean by that? That's actually part of the subject I want to talk about today. You're not sure if you'll be able to get Zani's signature. Unless you're trying to get a bunch of other things, you'll be able to get Zani's signature. Where is this thing? Now, I know I literally spent hours playing with Zani already. Not personally, but watching gameplay, like live gameplay.
My beloved horizon.
Testing different teams and everything. So, I don't know if y'all have done that, but if you haven't, don't be stressing too much. It's like every other character, right? I'm gonna give y'all an example because this is part of the subject I'm gonna get later on into the stream, but think about it like this. Jin Shi. When Jin Shi dropped, who were her best teammates? Literally, Yin Lin, which she doesn't take full advantage of, and Yuan Wu, right? After that, we have Sesha that dropped for her. Or not for her, but, you know, that she could be used with Sesha. Now, can you still run Jin Shi with Yuan Wu? Yes. That's a free-to-play acceptable team. Is she better with Shesha? Yes. 100%. Yeah, people were running Taochi. But Taochi's kind of scuffed, in all honesty. YOOOO is decent, right? So now we have the whole situation with Zani, and I will say I personally think that Zani not applying Spectral Frazzle is highly dookie. Don't get me wrong, like, I think that's ass. I feel that she should have been able to apply, even if it's just a tiny bit of Frazzle, she should have been able to apply Frazzle. I agree with y'all on that. But I think the whole thing where people are like, oh, you need Phoebe, I don't know where they're getting that from. Oh, well, she's better with Phoebe. Well, no shit. That is her premium team. That's like Jin Shi and YOOOO versus Jin Shi and like Sesha, for example. Or that's like running, I don't know, Carlotta with like fucking, I don't know, Lumi or some shit over Carlotta and Sesha, right? We can't compare free-to-play alternatives to their best in slot teammates and think, oh, well, why doesn't it do as much as this? You know what I mean? Like, that's a problem. Yo, hold on. Before we keep going with the Zani topic, what's going on with this shit, bro? I get here, right? It tells me some shit, and then I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Do you think 80 crit rate will be good for Zani? I heard she applies 1 stack of res skill. I mean, 80 crit rate. Are you counting that you're gonna get 20 from your echo set? I'm tracking this thing right here, bro. Like, let me show y'all. This event, I'm trying to finish it, bro. This crap, and I cannot find it for the love of me. Complete the challenge in the hidden area in Should the Shooting Stars Blaze. And it tells me to go here, but it ain't here. Like, I get here, the target is nearby. Tracking automatically canceled. Where is the target, chat? Like, I don't get it. Oh, you are counting it? Then yeah, if you're counting that, it's absolutely fine. 60 crit rate on a character is fine, and then if you count the 20 that you get, 80, 100% good. I think that's absolutely fine.
First to the treasure.
It moved. You have to follow a star. A star? Where? And Zeno, yeah, we're talking about premium teams. That's what I was telling these folks. Like, a lot of people be doom posting, bro. That's not a quest, though, is it? A lot of people be doom posting already, just like they did with... No, that's a whole nother thing. Like they did with Brent. Oh my god, he's gonna suck ass. He's gonna brick your account because those videos were getting dropped. He's gonna brick your account. Bro, tell me if those videos weren't being dropped, chat. Now, arguably, probably the best character to play solo with. Easily. Easily. If not the best, one of the best. Did I go to the island? What island? I'm gonna just do all the quests today, chat, you know? Let's do all these quests, tutorial quests. Let's go do this quest. Let's just do all the quests as we talk some shit today. There's an island to the... Oh, where Cartethia's at?
Beyond my beloved horizon.
Where, I mean, in the poll, it literally says others. Tell me below. I think with Zani it's worse because she only has compatibility with 2 other characters, while other characters, yeah, they have premium teams, but the problem is her kit relies on another character to actually use her kit. Yeah, but one of the other characters is a free-to-play max duped character that you get for free. So it's like, it ain't even that bad. It's a max duped version of a character you get for free. Her second best current option. You know what I mean? Pokemon TCG is a gacha? Pretty much. Yo, this doesn't work. They're hating on me. I can do some story quests today. The problem is that if we're gonna do story quests, I like to hear them, and that's a yap fest. Go to the edge. Oh. Oh. If it was a limited character, you also had to pull for the... Yeah, like if the only option was Phoebe, that shit would be ass. You know what I mean? Like, that would be ass, bro, but it's not. Phoebe is not the only option that we have. We have a free character that's Max duped. So what if he doesn't do as much as Phoebe? It's obvious. That's pretty obvious. What the fuck is this? A unicorn? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Okay. It's not that bad. I thought they wanted me to, like... Oh no, hold on. Wait, didn't I just do it? Or, oh, they want me to do it again? Without no help? Okay, no, we're good. What I'm saying is you are forced to use them rather than it being an option and being able to use more teams. I mean, you can use more teams. Who says you can't use more teams with Zani? They're just not going to be the optimal team, but that's with every character, right? What's good, John Lonzo? What it is? Bro, did you peep Zogs being a goat yesterday? But yeah, Lonzo, what I was saying is that I do agree that a character needing another character, like needing it, is kind of shit. If it was something where it just benefits, it would be so much better. But the fact that, bro, the weapon works off dealing more damage from taking advantage of Spectral Frazzle, and Zani herself doesn't apply Spectral Frazzle, even if we have Spectral Rover for free, I think that part is dog shit. So I 100% agree with that. What is this? I don't even know what that is.
First, Brad salutes you.
Oh, not being able to fly feels so fucking weird, bro. It's that Zani won't be able to get 150 stacks with Rover because he only applies 10 stacks. Phoebe will apply 19 stacks. So with Spectral Rover, you will only do her heavy attack Nightfall twice, with Phoebe 3 times. I get that. But it's the same thing as Brent, when people were mad because they weren't able to maximize his ER buff, right? And it's like, that doesn't mean he's shit. They were like, well, if you can't maximize his ER buff, he's shit. It's the same thing as when people were complaining about the rewards from the anniversary. Big difference between not the best and shit, you know? I have not done side quests in forever, you're right. Personally, I don't see it as a big problem, what you're saying, Sus, because I would never, like, if a character drops, right, that works around, because you're saying that it's a problem that she's restricted to only being able to, play with Spectral Rover or, Phoebe. To me, that's not a problem, because when a character drops, I expect to play them in their optimal team, or second to best optimal team, right? I don't like playing characters just because I like them. Put them all in a group together. Like, if I like Brant and Carlotta and, I don't know, Zani, I wouldn't want to run them all together just because I like them. I like some synergy in my teams. So whether I'm running Spectra Rover or I'm running Phoebe, either one is great for me. Obviously, Phoebe's going to be better, but that's fine on that regard. That regard is really damn good. Let's see. But I don't like that they're making it so she, like, I said this, bro, I said this about a month ago when we were in our Discord. I was like, I don't like the fact that she does not apply Spectral Frazzle herself. That just sounds like shit. Like I said, it wouldn't matter if Zani could apply a few stacks of Frazzle. That would be nice. Even if it was just a few. But needing someone else to apply the Frazzle is kind of shit. I love your banner choice video, but I will disagree on Jin Shi. Hey, that's absolutely fine. At the end of the day, all these characters are up to personal preference. Right now, my girlfriend plays the game, and her main team is Jin Shi. Like, Jin Shi, Yuan Wu, Yin Lin, that's my girl's main team right now. And it's been carrying her. She's been struggling a little bit, but it's been carrying her, right? It's just more about the ease of play for me when it comes to advising people what characters are worth summoning for. And ease of build. I don't know, if I like one character and don't like another, I don't want to be forced to use one I don't want to. But okay, so that's one, right? But now if you like one character and you don't like anybody else that works with that character, you might as well not get that character. If you don't like nobody else that works with the character, right? Like, let's say you like Spectral Frazzle Zani because she looks cool, but you don't like any other Spectral Frazzle character, and you just don't like Spectral Frazzle as a whole, might as well skip Zani if you're never going to want to play with other Spectral Frazzle characters. But once again, I'm on the player's side when it comes to the fact that they should have let Zani apply Spectral Frazzle. I think that alone is shit. If you look in our Discord, we've been talking about that since forever. Do I have S2 Shangli? I do not. I wish I did. Like, when it comes to me personally, when it comes to these gacha games, I'll never be like, I like this character, this one is their best in slot, but I don't like it, so I'm not gonna get it. Like, if I like my character, I like building around that character. So, like, if I, let's say, get Shangli, and Shangli is my favorite character in the game, I'm not gonna fucking skip Brant because I don't like Brant, or I don't like pulling for male characters. To me, to my personal playstyle, that's dumb. I like playing Shangli, so I'm gonna do everything in my power to get what's best for Shangli. Right? Now, if I have to be on the field with the other characters too much, I'm gonna get a little tight. I'm not gonna lie. But personally, I like building teams around my units, so I don't have a problem with building and it's gonna be the same from now on. Like, y'all really think that all these elemental things that they're dropping is not gonna be the same thing? Like, y'all really think that Cartefia is gonna drop and they're not gonna say, oh, her best in slot is going to be Siakona? Oh yeah, but we have Arrow Rover. Yeah, but like, Siakona's that much better. Y'all really think that's not gonna be the case? Or when they start introducing all the other elemental features, y'all think they ain't gonna do the exact same thing? I hope they don't, but they probably will. They probably will.
Winds, heed my command.
It sucks as Annie is restricted to a specific but don't care even if she only works with Lion Boy. Facts, bro. Facts. I do that all the time because dupes fix problems like that, so it's not an issue. Okay, yeah. No, that's not the case, sus. You get S6 Zani, R5, S6 Zani, you ain't gonna have no problem. You ain't gonna have no... You don't want to play Phoebe? Fine. You don't want to play Spectral Rover? Fine. You're gonna be missing out on a ton of damage, but S6 R5 characters don't abide by the meta, bro. They don't apply by the meta. You're gonna have an S6 R5 character, you're gonna clear all kinds of content. Will you be missing out on a lot of damage? Sure, just get a character that gives her, like, I don't know, run fucking Zani with what's his face? Mortifi. And you're still gonna deal a lot of damage. Like, a lot of damage. Will you be top DPS? Probably not, because you're not using the character she's good with. But that's like the same with everything. You know what I mean? Right? Like, bro, if you have S6 R5 of any character, you can fucking have S6 R5, I don't fucking know, Shorekeeper. Which is not even a fighting character, and you'll fucking solo everything. So it's like, That doesn't apply to what you're saying right there. Use sensor. Oh, I'm over here looking to what I'm supposed to do. See how Gwen applies both frazzle, but only during her liberation, so it's not optimal. Bro, Cypher, I don't know if you've been literally watching all the stuff that people be posting in the Discord. We've been watching it. Now with S6, bro, I swear to God, people be talking and I'm like, bro, I've seen gameplay, bro. Like, we've been sat there looking at test servers. Nah, bro, but you know what I'm saying? But that doesn't work. I'm okay. Like, matter of fact, tune into the stream when I S6 R5 Zani. And I'll clear the holograms and I'll clear tower with Zani by herself. Bro, thinking an S6 R5 character applies to the rules of everything else is just, that makes no sense. S6 R5 characters are literally cracked. Is Siakona good for replacing Mortifi, Verena, and Gion team? Probably not Mortifi. Siakona is gonna be like an improved version of Alto with Gion. Think about it like that, because she buffs Arrow just like Alto. And nobody really runs Alto with Gion. They run Mortifi. So it's going to be around the same thing. Have I soloed content with my S6 Cantarella? No, because I don't like playing Cantarella. But I solo everything with Brent. And Brent ain't even like a mainline DPS. Not only is Zani a mainline DPS, but she also has like negate damage and a bunch of other shit. So if we're talking about an S6 R5... we're talking about a whole nother ball game, bro. Could I solo with my Cantarella? Probably. She hits pretty damn hard when you build her right, and you build her as a DPS.
First to the treasure.
I
I play Nikkei, ZZZ, and Girls Frontline 2 outside of Wuwa. I'm looking for another gacha game to play. Because, like, right now I'm playing, Black Beacon, but I went too hard on that game on, like, release week, so, like, I'm all caught up, bro. Brand literally melts everything. Brand is the greatest, bro. Brand is crazy. I played PGR when it first ever launched, bro. So, like, I have a PGR account from way, way back in the day. Swordsman, I heard about it. I haven't seen it. I'm looking to watch it on stream because I'm super excited. Bro, that's the future of Withering Waves. Collaborations like that, bro. That's what we could expect. Hopefully they do us right and they give us a free character. If they're giving out free Dante in the Devil May Cry collab and PGR, and we don't get Jack Diddley Squat for free in our collab, oh, we throwing hands. We throwing hands. I don't know, they messed up because half her kid is still locked at S6. Half her kid is... Let me ask you something, Sus. Have you sat there watching gameplay live for Zani? You should... Bro, I want to get into PGR, actually. PGR is a harder game, though. I'm not gonna lie. And I haven't played it since launch, so shit. But I do like the character. I had the OG, was it Alpha or the white-haired girl that was pretty damn cool? Nah, I don't have a cracked account. That account is like 3 years old. That account is weak as shit right now compared to like everything else. Yeah, I did have Jet's account, but Jet only invested when the game first launched, didn't get any dupes for the standard characters. And then the one character he did dupe was a 3-year-old character, so it's not that strong, you know? Because, like, what I find crazy about Zani, right, when it comes to what people be saying, right, is like,
First to the treasure.
okay, we all agree it sucks as that she doesn't apply frazzle. So let's move that to the side, right? We all agree that shit's dog shit. Boom. Easy. But now we move on to the actual meat and potatoes of the goddamn subject, and is, will she be ass without certain characters? Or how is she gonna play with them? Oh, she's gonna be ass. She's gonna be trash. You can't play her. And I'm like, bruh, I literally sat down watching people in the test server, asking them and talking to them as they played. Yo, can you do this? Yo, can you run her with this? Yo, can you do this? How about trying this? Can you fight this boss? Can you do this? They were doing everything, clearing everything
Brad salutes you.
with Verena and Spectra Rover and Zani. And Zani had doo-doo ass echoes. Verena had no dupes, and their Spectra Rover had no dupes. And they were clearing everything. Were they the best possible team? Were they the premium optimal team? No. Were they clearing fucking everything? Were they getting 3 stars in tower? Yes. So what the fuck are we talking about? Were they beating level 100 holograms? Yes. Not only did they try that, but they also tried Phoebe, and they also tried Siakona. So you have 3 options for applying frazzle that you could technically use. Are some going to be better than others? 100%. But if you say, nah, I don't like none of the options to apply spectral frazzle, they're all ass. I don't like the way they look. I don't want to play with none of them. I'm like, okay, well then now you're putting yourself in a situation where you don't want to use anything that's good with the character, right? Is it going to be locked in a big sense 100%? But we already talked about that at the very beginning, right? We already said that Zani not applying frazzle is straight up dog shit. You know what I'm saying? We're not saying you can't clear, but the examples you're using are using Rover. We used Rover, Phoebe, and Siakona to clear all the content in the game at S1. Like, 3 different characters, 3 different teams, 3 different builds. None. If that doesn't work, I don't even, you know. Keenan, what's good? Okay, as any character, a kid got hold, and those guys might be great players. Bro, I was literally watching. When I say watching, I'm talking about sitting in VC talking to the person playing. The Echo set that I currently have for my Zani is like 10 times better than the Echo set they were using in the test server. You know, it's like they were using Verena with no dupes, and their short and their S Rover had no dupes either. So it's like, how many more handicaps can they have to still be able to beat all the content, to not know the optimal rotations, and still get 3 stars in tower and beat all the level 100 holograms with all these negative things on their team, and still be like, nah, but she sucks. Nah, but I already said that at the beginning, Sus. I already said that. We already know that the fact that her kit not having Spectral Fragile is a problem. That's like a month-old issue for me. Like, we've already talked about that being a problem like a month ago. But now we're talking about the subject that people think it's ass because of that particular issue, when there are 3 other characters that can apply Spectral Frazzle. 2 as of now. 2. So it's like, okay, yes, that issue is ass. But that doesn't mean the character's ass. You just play her with the team that's going to work with her. In the future, they might add another character that works with her. Now you have 4 options for Spectral Frazzle. PDR is very free-to-play friendly and has awesome combat, but the aesthetics of the game might not attract a lot of people. That's why it's so underrated. I heard that PDR got like a little hub world type thing now. Something like that. Yeah, I feel that they should have 100%. Like, bro, ask the homies that were in the Discord the first time we started talking about Zani. And the #1 thing that I was bitching about was the fact that she didn't apply frazzle. I was like, how does her weapon have a thing where it says that she gets a benefit from frazzle stacks, but she doesn't apply frazzle? I was confused. I'm the same. I don't think that's a good thing. But at the same time, I'm gonna run her with the team that she's meant to be ran with. Or at least for now. Who knows? Maybe in the future we'll get an even better Spectral Frazzle applier. But for now, I don't see a problem. And it's definitely 100% not a problem for people that are S6ing R5ing. Lonzo, didn't you say you were gonna dupe her? Do I think DPS Alto was a good idea? I have no idea. I've seen people way back in the day clear holograms with DPS Alto. I don't know if that's a thing that can be done nowadays, but yeah.
Perfect finale. Let the flames rise.
I just switched units for more. The thing is, I remember a long time ago talking about how when they added those what's it called? The little elemental synergy things, elemental, I don't know what they're called, debuffs, buffs, whatever the fuck you call them. Characters were gonna get a lot more specific, bro. When I said that, bro, I meant it, bro. Like, people were gonna start finding out that it wasn't gonna be like at the start of the game, bro. It was gonna be a thing where specific characters were gonna be needed on a team. Like, it makes no sense for people to think that now we have like dot and effect mechanics that we can apply or hit the enemies with, and there's not gonna be optimal characters to run with these other units. Just got here. What's the issue? People saying you need Phoebe for Zani? Harukoi. No, they're saying that whether it's Phoebe or Rover or Siakona, it sucks that Zani needs other characters to play with. Deliver. People should have been complaint. They'll complain about that after she drops, Megatron. Don't worry. They'll complain about that after she drops. You know how they be. Like, the fact that people are saying that, oh, but, you know, we have Spectra Rover, and then there are some people out there that be like, oh, but you're not going to be as good with Spectra Rover as you are with Peebs. I'm like, well, no shit. Yes, Rover can also apply Frazzle.
Beyond my beloved horizon.
Because it's like, from my side of things, I understand where people are coming from. But once again, there's levels to it, bro. There's levels to it. You can't say, I don't like that Zani doesn't apply Frazzle. That's fine. You can say that. But don't turn around after that and say, like, and she's gonna suck because she doesn't apply Frazzle. Is like, no, you can run her with literally 2 characters right now. A third one soon. It's like, bruh, the same shit happened to Bran. Let's wait and see when she drops. Let's see how she feels. And obviously, if you run her by herself, she's going to be a little bit weaker because she's not going to be applying Frazzle, which is ass. I agree. But like, dog, if you don't want to run Spectra Rover, you don't want to run Phoebe, you don't want to run Siakona, you don't want to run nothing that applies Frazzle, what are you going to do when other characters in the future, like, what if Cartethia revolves around like dealing damage over the more stacks or whatever of Arrow Erosion, and you don't like Siakona, or you don't like Arrow Rover? Oh, well, the character sucks now. Like, bro, it's specific buffs is the way that it's gonna be for a hot minute, bro. It is a lot more restrictive, but that doesn't mean the character's gonna be ass. Sword, I actually have that opened right now. I'm gonna react to it later. Look, let me show you. Literally right there. I have that, and I have the Virgil demo gameplay right here. I'm gonna be reacting to it a little bit later. It's like saying Jinshi sucks too. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Bro, do we have Jinshi mains in the chat? Do we have Jinshi mains in the chat? Or people that really like Jinshi? Anybody out there? Yes, I'm here. Here. Okay, we have some Jinshi mains in the chat. Tell me, do any of you use Jinshi and have fun using her without a coordinated attacker on your team or a character that helps her speed up the big nuke? Do you run Jinshi by yourself, like just Jinshi alone, and have fun? Or does that maximize her gameplay? No, that's stupid. You run solo Jinshi. If you tell me she's S6, that doesn't even count. Nope. Bro, you're not going to sit here and tell me that you run a regular S0 R1 Jinshi with no coordinated attacker, with nobody that helps speed up her stat gain, and you're going to have fun, and you're going to sit here and tell me, oh yeah, I maximize her ability or her gameplay. No, bro. It's the same thing, and she was one of our she was like, what, the 4th character we got in the game? So it's like, it ain't the same shit. She's restricted to a certain degree. You have other characters, but she's also a character. See? Yes, you use Jinshi. Cantarella has coordinated attacks. I never run her by herself when doing time content in the overworld. I just like to play her. Yeah, in the overworld, you can run anybody, though. You know what I mean? She was our 3rd character? Oh, yeah, she was our 3rd character, wasn't she? But yeah, it's one of those scenarios where people are making this heavy complaint, and it's like, bro, I bet you, and this is just me, I bet you Zani is going to be easier to play and maybe have more of a, like, damage output playing solo than playing solo Jinshi. Because let's be honest, solo Jinshi is dog shit. Solo Jinshi is dog shit. Sure, you're going to be missing out on a shitload from Zani as well. So both of them are probably going to be dog shit playing by themselves. That's just the truth. But solo Jinshi is actually shit by herself. Like, she's slow, she's boring.
Make it fast.
You know what I mean? Whereas Zani's still going to offer damage. She's still going to offer multiple ways to hit. She's still going to offer the little 100% damage fucking block thing. So, it ain't a new thing. It ain't a new thing. Once again, I'm not saying that it ain't shit that she doesn't apply Spectral Frazzle. But it's one of those things where people gotta make it make sense. I'm always gonna say it like it is, and I'm not defending anything, bro. Like, I will say, it's shit she doesn't apply Spectral Frazzle. That was a stupid mechanic. That was a stupid choice they decided to do. But at the same time, it ain't like, oh, she's gonna be shit. Oh, she sucks. Oh, she's so bad. You know what I mean? We haven't even got her yet. Come on, let's not Brent this up again. Bringing up Jinshi was a great point for this. Zani's situation of Zani needing a support makes her suck. Then I guess Jinshi sucks and has sucked from the start. That's what I'm saying, bro. From the moment that Jinshi dropped, she needed another character to make her play good, right? And nobody said anything about it. Nobody thought it was a problem. But now with Zani it is, because she's Zani. You know what I mean? Let's wait and see. Like, I've literally been seeing Zani gameplay. So yeah, my plan is to run Zani, Shorekeeper, and Phoebe. And then I will be testing out Zani, S-Rover, and Peeves as well. Except Brand, who are good in solo. Carlotta is pretty good in solo, because she is just a beast with the freeze and everything. Don Jin is apparently great in solo, because she's Don Jin. She deals a lot of damage, but you got to be a god playing the game. I don't know who else is good at solo. Brandt is just built different, to be fair. I'm gonna run Mortifi and Peeb. Nice. See, that's another character you can run with Zani. You can run Mortifi with Zani. With Jinshi, she has way more options. When Jinshi released, if you wanted to have a fun time, quick rotation, you literally had Yuan Wu and Yin Lin. That's it. You could add Taoki in there, but Taoki was dog shit. you were not running Taoki and Jinshi and having a good time. You were dealing a big nuke, but you were not building up her stacks fast. And having Taoki on the field was like fucking chewing a bowl of nails. It was ass. So you literally only had two options. One of which was the better option, which was at the time Yin Lin, and the other one was the free-to-play option, which was YOOOO, an old dude that 99.9% of the community didn't have build. So it's like, it was even worse than what we have now. Now we have S Rover that comes with max dupes. And then we have Phoebe, which is a specifically good character for Zani. So we have two specialized options for the character. Neither YOOOO nor Yin Lin were specialized options for what's her face, for Jinshi. So you get where I'm coming from. Yeah, Verena, you could run Verena, but at the time, I mean, every team ran Verena. There was no real other option. Verena was just, you know, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. But I'm talking about the subject that I wanted to talk about earlier or later, which is this particular thing. So I might just finish this quest and we'll actually get into it, bro. Hey. Yeah, I got 120 in Babel Tower. Out. John, we're talking about Zani, which to a certain extent will probably extend to your opinion because it's probably going to touch upon Sia Kona as well. Yeah, you can fly now for several months since 2.0, but I mean, that was a mini game, to be fair.
Epic shot.
Those flying mini games, I don't know if they existed in 1.0. I don't think so, but yeah. What patch since we have a new 4-star? We've only had two new 4-stars in the game since it launched. Which was the little blue-haired girl and the rabbit girl. Or the rat girl, whatever it is.
First to the treasure.
What's up with this little quest? This is cool.
Woohoo!
I missed all exploration quests, bro. I wasn't doing none of these things before, but I figure, you know, might as well do them right now. Although I might want to save them for, save some of this stuff for 2.3, because I don't know how much stuff is getting added when that update drops, to be fair with y'all. Oh, shit. Oh, we good, we good. There we go. Quests like this made 2.0 a fantastic patch. Yeah, this is fun, bro. Just doing little exploration quests. I've always enjoyed that. I wish areas... Because this is pretty much a secluded area, isn't it? This is not in the actual map. I always wish places like this were part of the actual map. Like, these floating islands look so fire. Yeah, 2.3 is just a little filler patch. A small patch compared to 2.4, which is where we're going to get another map and yada yada yada. That thing got one tap, brother. flying again, bro. Okay. Your streams are amazing. Thank you. You're amazing. Let's go. How long do we have until the PGR collab hits global? Because I gotta get my account. I gotta get my account on point, bro. I do want to get into, bro, I want to have more games to play while I'm on stream. Like, I like reacting. I like getting into drama sometimes, but I don't like that being a topic that gets covered every day. Like, I'll cover drama once a week. Bro, people were messaging me to have my take on some VTuber drama that's just going on right now. And I'm like, I don't give no shits about no VTuber, bro. I don't even know who they are. Fuck them. That's my take. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got no worries about that particular subject. Probably a couple of months good, because I want to max dupe them. So I'll save everything for the next several months.
No worries.
Oh, they just hit me with the racist slam right there, bro. That's crazy. Hold on, hold on.
Listen carefully. Keep the tears.
Like, bro, I made like 3 drama videos regarding that Saint Tanta's Mr. Pokey drama. That shit was ass. I do not like that stuff, bro. There's info on the 6-minute video about the time of the collab. I forgot. Okay, I'm gonna be reacting to that as well. Maybe we can make 2 videos of that and I'll drop them after this. I come to these streams to chill and have fun every now and then. Yeah, every now and then. I don't mind getting into some of the shit that goes on, especially if it's relating to our community.
The scent of his
But like every day, hell nah, bro. Wouldn't it be cool if Cartethia was the first character outside of Rover? Bro, you realize how mad people would be if Cartethia could use 2 elements, and technically Siakona could technically use 2 elements. She is Arrow, but she also applies Spectral Frazzle, so technically, you know what I mean? Have I seen the update for the trailer for the new TOF update? Nah, bro. And I was actually gonna check TOF, but I'm gonna be honest, I never linked my account, so I lost all that. So I wouldn't really hop back into the game anyway. Banjo, what it is. Our community is far too powerful. Tell him, John. I gotta work out again today. I'm trying to get swole, bro. Swole. 22 seconds on CN collab expected after 6 months. Oh, hell nah. Why would people be mad about the dual element ability? Because they'll say power creep. If they added a dual element to a specific banner character where she could use, I don't know, let's say Arrow and then also swap like Rover to Electro, now they would say it would be like a situation, not the same, but similar to the global passive in Honkai Star Rail, where if you don't pull this particular character, now your account is falling behind because you have a character that can pretty much fill the role of 2 units, right? When it comes to hologram, tower buffs, yada yada yada, you have one character that can do the role of 2, for example. So you know they would complain. They would be happy, but at the same time, a lot of people would complain. So think about that. I think it'd be cool, but you know, Tower of Fantasy has a character that can use all the elements. I actually liked TOF a lot. TOF was a fun-ass game, bro. I'm gonna say it outright, bro. I thought TOF was fun as shit. Like, fun. Fun. Like, actual fun. Yeah, I enjoyed TOF. I was having a good time with TOF. But, you know. Hold on, I gotta do these events, bro. I got sidetracked. I don't know where this thing is, so I guess I'm just gonna miss out on these rewards here, because I don't understand where they're at. Let's go and do these. That's just probably not gonna be there either. But let's go. Does that make you a Kurobot? I don't know, bro. Those terms are Kurobot and Hoyo Shill, and all those terms they're some nerdy ass terms, bro. I guess. TOF was fun. Shamed what happened to it. TOF was fun as fuck, bro. I had a lot of fun playing TOF with my community back in the day, just doing overworld bosses, and you'll just see like 20 people hopping over a mountain, all of us attacking a boss. That's fun. Like, it don't matter. Like, you're not gonna tell me that ain't fun. It is. It looked good. The game looked good. Going over to like the cyberpunk city was fire as fuck. The game looked great. It was fun to play. But let's keep it a stack, bro. The power creep was dog shit. They released characters a little bit too fast. And since the dungeons and shit were co-op, it got to the point where it was kind of shit, and you kind of had to have the whales go with you. And if you weren't the whale yourself, or you weren't some fucking OP player, the other players would vote you out of the squad. Other than that, the actual core of the game was fire. Farming mounts was fun as shit. Farming mounts was legit. They added raids to it. Woo! It was dope. There we go. Oh, never mind. We're not done. There we go. Oh, we sliding. Oh, I thought I had to do something. I didn't have to do nothing. What in the fucking trippy shit is this? Hey. Okay, when are we gonna be done with this? Hold on, Chad. I gotta focus right now, because if I fall, I'm gonna die. I ain't trying to fall. Alright, they're fucking with my eyes right now. Come on. Stop playing games. Wait, what? I did it before the prompt. I'm just built different. Before the prompt again. Built different, bro. Come on. When is this thing over? There we go. That was some trippy shit, bro. That take would be delusional. See, that's why listening comprehension is very important. I didn't say that it's the same as a global passive. I said it's different from the fact that it would be, you know, a global passive. But it's the same in the regard that people were saying that if they didn't pull the character that gave you a global passive, your account will be falling behind. Even if it's a single player game, it's the same. If they drop a character that is able to swap elements, your account would be technically weaker than another account that doesn't have a character that can swap between all the elements. Same thing.
First to the treasure.
Same thing. You'd have an advantage over other people that don't have that account. You start right now, day one. 2 people start right now, day one. Someone pulls a character, that a main DPS that can switch between all the elements, and someone else doesn't pull it, their account is going to be weaker. Are we pulling Perlova? I'm probably pulling Perlova, yes. Who needs global passives to play? Apparently some people. The quest you're missing there is an Avenolium. Should be trackable when you're in Avenolium after you click proceed. I need to do that then. I just need this one more from this one and we're good. Am I tracking? Yeah, I'm tracking. Cool, cool, cool. It was, and everyone running as the same character looks so good. Yeah, like when we all pulled Saki Fuwa and we went to do overworld bosses and everybody was running around with Saki. That was so fun. I enjoyed it, bro. Like, any game that allows you to do content with your community and that actually mattered was lit. I remember that game when it dropped. We even had people be strong as fuck. We had whales in our community, and we weren't even max clearing. I forgot what that game mode was called. We were getting almost the max stars, but not like max stars on it. I don't remember what it was called. Lucky would do like daily freaking carries. Ow, I didn't think I was gonna get hit. Wait. Come on. Oh shit. They're doing too much. There we go. I hate Castor's design, character, and gameplay. Fight me if you disagree.
You earned it. You keep it.
Fighting over if you like the looks of a character is very random grounds of fighting. You feel me? About to pull up on this computer so I can hear you as I chase my son around. Chase is running around, bro. Running around from bro. Oh shit, yo, John. Once you get once your beard starts turning gray, you know what I'm gonna start calling you, right? You know what your name is gonna be once your beard starts turning gray. Matter of fact, I'm gonna change your nickname when that happens in my community, bro. Yo, Grass, what's good, bro? Kind of sad that Arrow Rover didn't get Arrow Erosion, but a gimmick for that? Yeah, I feel you on that. Him and Arcor, sometimes God would be there. So I was the one that started with the whole carrying people through that stuff. Then it was Lucky, and then after that it was Arcor. I stopped doing it after a while because it'd be like 6 hours carrying people through endgame content, and I was like, bro, I'm tired. Just wish TOF had controller support for PC. Wait, TOF doesn't have controller support for PC? Oh, I do gotta do this, bro. It's not that you can clear MOC, right? What people mean is that you can clear it easier without so much sweat. You get me? That's what people mean.
Beyond my beloved horizon.
I'm gonna give up on this, bro, because like this shit's ass. Have I tried Black Beacon?
First to the treasure.
I'm level 53 in Black Beacon with a, I think, 15,000 power max stooped Florence. I'm loving Black Beacon. Shit's fire. Whoops. Is it underground? I have no idea, bro. Nope, they ain't shit underground. TOA resetting the same day as the patch. You're hyped? Are you pulling Zani? I'm over here wanting dupes for Phoebe just because of Zani, bro, which hurts my soul because I don't like Phoebe. But you know, you're waiting for a dark themed gacha. Limbus Company is pretty dark. PGR is pretty dark. Top up bonus is strictly going for skins after reset. Facts. You know, I ain't waiting for Cartethia and Perlova. You're pulling. I thought you were gonna skip Cartethia as well, since you're not pulling what's her face. I forgot her name, bro. Oh, let me get this. Siakona, or are you pulling Siakona? I need this one, bro. Exploration and Avenolian, but let's go do some echoes, bro. You know we gotta do daily echoes. Wizardry is dark. You can play Wizardry. And you can lose your SSR characters. I ain't playing that shit. If I lose an SSR character, I'm fighting the devs. Unless you, like, lose it for the run. If you mean permanently lose it, I don't think... The fuck? That's some hardcore, masochistic type shit. You tried PGR, but you don't like the multiple button combat system? What do you mean the multiple... Like, the color orbs? Is that what you mean? Waiting for Unending Dawn, a new anime Souls-like gacha? That one does look pretty cool. People say it's a permadeath. Is it true? Is it really permadeath? That's crazy to play a permadeath gacha game. Because it's either going to be too easy or it's going to be really hard and you're going to be destroying your phone when you lose a character. Like, imagine you pull Zani, you go into a fucking tower, you slip up, you die, and now Zani is dead forever and you can never use her again. Oh, hell no. So y'all gotta break down exactly how it is, because that sounds crazy if it is like that.
In the limelight.
Pay up to revive or buy the global passive. Iron Man gotcha for real, bro. You're out here on hardcore difficulty, bro. Am I using Astrite for yeah, I'm max refreshing for now. Oh, I thought this dude was dead. In Wizard, there's permadeath, but it's very difficult to trigger, and there's multiple warnings. Yeah, no. Imagine you S6 a character and it dies, bro. Oh, I'm fighting people at that point. We throw them in hands, brother. But the fact is that it can happen, bro. That thing is crazy to me. Like, I'll be so heated. I guess people could say, but skill issue if they die, but they can. So you just lose them folks forever type beat? That's insane to me. Was Wizardry a new game, or was that a game that had been out for a while? That's a question I want to know, because Limbus Company had been out for like months and months and months, right? How long has Limbus Company been out? And out of nowhere, all the popular streamers started playing it, and boom, the thing became popular, and then now nobody barely mentions it. Wizardry was popping like a week ago, or a month ago, and now nobody really mentions it. All the big streamers were playing it at one point. You're jumping someone else to take their account. Yeah, we fighting, bro. I'm robbing people's accounts at that point. Let's go do this. Puzzles, bro. Let's go here. Limbus and Wizardry are their real niche, ultra niche games. But I wonder why they became popular now. Like, they have been out for a while, have they not? Wizardry came out in 2020. That's what I mean, bro. Like, why did they become popular now? That's so random. It's like all the big streamers got paid to promote them games, bro. Because ain't nobody mentioned them shits when they came out, or even a month or 2 months after. Now they're getting mentioned. Turn everything to blue. Okay, so green, yellow. I fucked up. Oh no, I didn't. And then blue. Nice. Why getting Phoebe dupes for Zani? Why would I want to do that? So my team looks nice when it deals damage. Not that it improves Zani's damage, it just improves my Spectral Frazzle team overall. You know what I mean? Not necessarily Zani. It's always the same. No one... A lot of people were talking about Girls Frontline 2 when it dropped. A lot of creators that I followed were talking about it. Like, creators that cover all these same games right here. But when it came to Limbus Company, and when it came to fucking Wizardry, nobody was making content to that. Nobody was playing those games. Nobody was even mentioning it. From like the usual CCs. V, I think you got here late. I think you got here very late, because I was literally just telling people the opposite. People were in the chat saying that no, you needed Phoebe for Zani, and I was the one saying you could use Spectral Rover. So you got here way too late. See, that's what happens when you guys don't have notifications turned on. You turn into V. You turn exactly into V, bro. You gotta be with them notifications turned on, bro. Man missed my whole rant against the chat, talking about how what's it called? S Rover works. Yeah, girls, bro, I saw a lot of people talk about girls frontline, but ain't nobody seen nobody talk about no fucking wizardry or no goddamn Limbus company until like a month ago that people started playing those games, and then one person plays it and then everybody starts playing it, but them shits weren't popular. I got one guide. Who do I look like? Do I look like these CCs that be in drama that be getting one guide? I ain't like them, bro. I'm built different, bro. You would need a motherfucking army. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I mean? You are my king. It's just the reality of it, bro, you know. Hold on, I gotta clear everything here. Overflowing. What? The fuck is this? Can I teleport there? Nope. You don't need Phoebe to use Zani, the lies are wild. Oh yeah, bro, and it's not just that you need it. Like, when you tell people that you don't need Phoebe for Zani, they're like, well, if you use Rover, you're not gonna be as good as using Phoebe. Well, no shit. I didn't know that.
Make it fast.
I didn't know that the premium unit specifically designed to work with another unit was gonna be better than the free-to-play option. That would have never crossed my mind. Like, oh my god, bro. The most advanced fucking technology to think of, you know? But can you use her? You can still use her. You're still gonna be doing great, you know? I'm the X-Cult Charo god. Now I'm the Brent god, bro.
Winds, heed my command.
The fear mongering, and you know why it pisses me off? Because I was not a Brent fan, and people shitted on Brent before he dropped, and I made videos defending Brent for the longest time before even knowing the full extent of Brent's gameplay, and people were fear mongering people into Brent is not good, he's gonna break your account, he's gonna be shit, yada yada yada. Now he's him. Now Brent is him, bro. How do I do this? Hold on. There we go. There we go. My new addiction now is Epic 7 and Pokemon. Oh, I love Pokemon TCG. Last night I spent like 2 hours in bed trying to do ranked matches in Pokemon Pocket, bro. Trying to get my rank up because I'm trying to get to at least what's the black Pokeball? Ultra Ball? Great? No, not Great. Great Ball is the blue one. Yeah, I'm trying to get to the black Pokeball, bro. Because it gives me 70 summon currency when the thing resets. So I'm trying to get that currency, bro. We about to get a new set. The example, Girls from Life 2 is still the same with Wizardry. Does not matter if because of release or not. The issue is that in reality there is no one playing Limbus Company, Wizardry, Hoy games. Yeah, but that's not the same with Girls Frontline 2. There's a lot of popular creators that covered Girls Frontline 2 on release, and there are creators that still make content on Girls Frontline 2 on a daily basis or bi-daily basis, whereas Limbus Company or Wizardry didn't have that from the popular or more well-known content creators. You get me? They weren't making videos and guides. If you go and look up, for the most part, I don't know Wizardry because I didn't play that, but Limbus Company, I got into it, I was enjoying it. I would look up guides, and it would be these creators that are never in the main roster of the gacha sphere. They'll be like these smaller creators. Do I hate or support leak? I don't hate leaks and I don't support leaks. I'm a bystander. I don't hate the leakers because it helps free-to-play players, but I don't support the leakers because it hurts the company. So if there are leaks that just happen to be dropped in the public eye, cool. If there are no leaks, cool. But I don't support or, you know, hate them. You feel me? That's how I am when it comes to that.
Epic shot. More passion. First to the treasure.
I will say I hate leakers because Swordsman, you just kind of pointed this out, and I will say I do hate people that leak stuff, or even if it's not leaks, I hate people that spoil shit and will spoil it in the fucking title or thumbnail. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't care if someone drops, like, I don't know, let's say Sia Kona, and they're like, oh yeah, you're gonna need fucking, let me just go in here, you're gonna need these materials to level up Sia Kona. I don't care. That doesn't bother me. It's a stupid ass flower. It doesn't spoil anything. I'm not gonna sit here, oh my god, you spoiled the flower that I have to farm. I don't care for that, right? But I hate the fucking YouTubers that will put like, yo, Sia Kona or Cartethia is gonna get stabbed by Shang-Li after she turns evil because Cantarella saw her and gave her some poison in the fucking thumbnail. Cartethia dies. She gets her head chopped off, and it's the fucking thumbnail of the video with the title in there. Like, you can't help but see it. Like, you're just scrolling down and you see that. I hate that shit. I will say I hate that shit. I don't mind if your I don't even mind if your video is like, I don't know, 2.5 story spoilers. This is crazy. And that's it. There's nothing that tells you about the story. But if you spoil it for me and like force me to see it per se, yeah, you deserve a slap in the neck. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, John, you have about, I think, 3 days. What's today's date? John, you have 2 days to get your rank up in Pokemon Pocket, bro. Because in 2 days, the league resets. I wanted to get to Master Ball, and I can, because I'd be going on like 10, 15, like win streaks. But the problem is, I don't have the time, bro. Let's see, where are we going? I need one more of these. Ah, fuck. Hold on. Suz, I don't even know where that analogy came from, bro. The one about the Lamborghini. Brent issue is that it's a niche character for Shang-Li, and a lot of people don't like to play Shang-Li. Brent is trash, bad association. Brent is not a niche character for Shang-Li. Brent is baby Jesus. Brent is Goku. Brent is Saitama. Brent is your stepdaddy. Brent is yo daddy. Like, that's Brent. People just, oh, Brent is great for Shang-Li. He must be the only character. No. Brent is Brent. Shang-Li is good for Brent. Fuck all that. Brent is the greatest of all time, bro. It's simple. I'm telling you, bro, people made all those associations before Brent came out because of his ER requirements. And they still be making stupid takes regarding that. Like, oh, if you don't maximize his ER requirement, he's trash. I don't even be using Brent. Even before I max duped my Brent, I wasn't using max dupes. I wasn't using max ER on Brent. I was running Brent on 250 ER before I max duped him. Oh yeah, before release, people thought he was just gonna be a little shitty support. I agree with you on that. Where am I going, bro? Hold on. Am I going here? I think I'm going here. Oh, yeah. Nice. I don't enjoy story spoilers in manga. I love seeing the chaos in JJK costs. Oh, yeah, when the whole I mean, think about it, bro. The whole JJK spoiler thing was crazy. I also don't like people that complain about manga spoilers of manga that's been out for like 8 years. Like, someone will spoil something from the ending of Naruto. Why would you spoil that for me? I'm like, motherfucker, that shit's been out for 10 years. Yeah, well, I still haven't seen it. I'm like, bro, have you been hiding? Have you never seen the internet? How did you not know? How did you not know this shit happened fucking 10 years ago? Suck a dick. I'm still gonna talk about it. Now, I'm not gonna spoil like the episode of the anime that released last week or any anime that's released within like this year or last year, but some old shit, bro, I'm just gonna be talking about it. That's different. Turn everything to red, bro. I hate these goddamn freaking puzzles, bro. They make my head hurt. I gotta turn everything to red. Wonderful. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. This shit is giving me diabetes, bro. I got close. I got close. But not close enough, bro. What is Naruto? The GOAT. The GOAT. I play Snowbreak. Please don't laugh at me, bro. Why would I laugh at you? Because it's a titty game? That's the only point of playing gacha games. I'm gonna be real, bro. And I'm not even trying to hate on nobody, but anybody that plays gacha games for any other things than the titties or maybe killing time while they're at work at school is tripping balls. You're looking for combat, there's way better combat games. You're looking for story, there's way better story games. You're looking for open world, there are way better open world games. You know what I mean? As he's wearing a Naruto hat. Facts, bro. I have a giant Naruto figure right here, bro. Hold on, let's see if I don't even think I've ever showed this figure. Got a bunch of cables up in here. But yeah. Alright, hold on. Y'all be giving me spoilers. Alright, let's see. Okay. You want me to turn these blue? Let's see. Then red. Okay. Now. Puzzle spoilers are crazy. I'm saying, bro. I'm saying. I could never, bro. We gotta do this. No, I don't know, bro. This should be annoying me. Y'all are so kind, man. Thanks. Oh, for sure, bro. Red last. I'm gonna give myself more. Only gives me one. That's crazy. Bro, I hate these puzzles, bro. Let's see. Yeah, type it all together, because I got lost in the sauce, brother. Boom. No, hold on. Let's do that again. Yellow. No, it was not like that. It was yellow. Why does it not change? There we go. So, green. Green. There we go. I always get the puzzles done. I might not get them done on my first try, but shit, we get them in. Why is this random yellow just like there though? Like I hate this yellow one right here. That one's racist, bro. All right, blue. No, wait. Red. Blue. This is crazy, bro. This specific puzzle took you about 40 minutes. Bro, there always has to be the one guy that walks in. I got this done on my first try. Well, I fucked your mother in the first try, and you don't hear me bragging about it. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear me bragging. Let's see, let's turn this yellow real quick. No. Again. Yeah, I already got the extra move, bro. This is the only puzzle I have not finished. Let me try something else, bro. Don't you hate it when you have the big brain? Don't you hate it when you have the big brain? Like, god damn, bro. I ain't getting paid enough for this. Fuck it. Let's go green. Let's go red. Let's go blue. This is giving me diabetes, chat. Why does these two hate me, bro? Wait, no. There we go. There we go. It hurts the pride to reduce difficulty, I agree. But then I'm also not trying to sit here and do this for 20 minutes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. Ooh, let me get these. I can't get them? Ah, shit. Alright, let's go. To the next thing. What did I just click? Whoops. Let's do Green Patrol. Wait, where am I at right now? I gotta take this off. Nope. This one. Yes, Sus. You remind me of Holy, the greatest of all time when it comes to puzzles, bro. Then they actually get to a puzzle and they're like, oh, hell nah. I'm like, hey, what happened to first try? One try. One take. How is this any different than watching someone not clearing hollows on the first time? There's always that one guy too, V. You start doing a hollow, right? You're out here learning the movesets. They walk into the stream. How are you struggling with this? I beat it on my first try. Oh my god, bro. How are you gonna have that skill issue? I'm like, well, shit. I guess you're Jesus. Oh, wait. I can't kill these dudes too quick. Fuck. Hold on. Attack Capitanius from behind? What the fuck does that even mean?
Think fast.
What does that mean? I'm about to kill this dude. Fuck. Do I just gotta like dodge, I guess?
Now make it fast.
Alright, bro, you gotta die. You out here playing games. Hold on. Let me kill these little dudes real quick.
Listen carefully.
Come on. I'm gonna switch to you because if I hit you with anything else, you're gonna die. Okay. How do I hit this dude from behind? How does that even work? So like this? So like this? There we go. I'm the GOAT. I didn't even do nothing, but okay. Come on. I can't attack you with my DPSs because you'll die. One more time. Stop blocking. Hit me. This man playing games, bro. Alright, he can die. Oh yeah, I know. I'm just saying that there's literally always those guys. You know that don't bother me. The whole roasting, you're taking too long to do the puzzles and you're taking too long to beat the bosses. That's part of being a streamer. It's funny. You know, it's just the way it is. But like, you know how they joke on me, I also gotta joke back. Remember guys, y'all could talk your shit when it comes to me playing the game. Literally, I welcome that.
First to the treasure.
If y'all ain't talking shit to your streamer and your streamer isn't having fun, he has a sandy vagina. If you're not roasting your streamer while he's playing, you ain't have a good relationship with your streamer. And if your streamer gets salty or depressed that you're roasting him, he gotta get the sand out of his pussy. You know what I'm saying? How do you hit this thing behind? I don't know, bro. I just kind of short-keepered it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Short-keeper it. Why do you let him swing on Shanli? But she's full health, though, bro. Look at her. Can y'all... Bro, I cannot wait until my Shangli has the summer skin. Oh, my God, bro. When she has the summer skin, it's gonna change everything, bro. Yo, chat. Where do I get the skin for Cappy, bro?
Heed my command.
Where do I get my skin for Cappy? Cypher, and I'm gonna get it back when I S6R5 Zani. So, and I have S6R5 Camarella. So think about that. Yeah, we're gonna have to get S2 on my Shangli, bro. It's a side quest. Which side quest? Oh, this one. I'm doing that right now. I want that skin. I need me that skin, chat. Alright, in a second, I almost drowned.
Heed my command.
I'm gonna finish this quest and then we're gonna talk about Zani, chat. Because there's a lot of... I want to make this into a video because a lot of people, you know how it be. A lot of people are gonna start spreading misinformation. A lot of people are gonna fearmonger and I don't want that shit.
Winds, heed my command.
Did I see the news about Kuro's other game? PGR? Yeah. I seen it. I'm gonna react to that as well. The videos are Zani is trash. Don't pull her. No, I'm just playing. Are you done with Zani build? Yeah, I finished my Zani build like a week or two ago. I'm excited for Zani, bro. We need a free summer skin for Rover. That's what we need, bro. That's what we really need. Once they give us a free skin for Rover, like a summer skin to match the summer vibes, it's gonna be lit. Zani summer skin, oh my god, bro. Gonna have me acting up, bro. Now we gotta wait like 5 months to see a skin for Zani. If it shows more skin, even better. Everything got stolen for the PGR collab? What you mean? Zani cyberpunk skin? Nah, bro. I want the like actual beach skin for Zani or something like that. Don't skip the story is peak. Okay, I won't skip the story. I mean, it's not story. This side quest. I won't skip it. Oh hell nah. I gotta use this thing to make it work. That will never happen because she be working. Hey. If Carlotta goes to the beach, Zani going to the beach. Oh, I forgot I gotta use my mouse for this. There we go. She'll be working from the beach. Trial Resonator. Ooh, bro, that skin is so fire.
Leave it to me.
Oh.
Waves rise.
I've never used Arrow Rover, so I don't even know what's the order of its abilities that I'm supposed to be using. Oh, it doesn't even matter. This thing is cooked.
Hopefully this helps.
I can't see shit. Okay. There we go. Zani made? That works. Oh. Oh. Another one. Oh. She pulled the Itachi, bro. If you don't know. You don't know, bro. But she pulled the Itachi right then and there, bro. Oh, now I got two. Okay.
And the toughest. Hopefully this helps. The wicked will face judgment.
Yo, she be floating, dog. She be floating.
The wicked will face judgment.
There we go. Considering PDR's anniversary is so much better than Wuwa's, but you can't compare smaller games to big games. I mean, you should, and you would think that bigger games would give you even more shit. But the reality of it is, the bigger games don't have to try as hard to give you as much shit because they already have the audience, whereas the small games try that much harder so they can bring in new people. You get me? It's just the reality of it, you know? Like, I wish it wasn't like that. I wish the bigger games were like, yo, we have the money. Let's give our community even more shit. But these games, they don't be doing that, bro. If they're bigger, they're greedier and shit. Yeah, I've been drinking a lot more water now that I started streaming, bro. And, like, talking a lot. I'm enjoying it. Would I buy a Jian Zhangli out? I would buy anything for Brant. Even if I didn't like the skin for Brant, I would buy Brant a skin. For sure. Brant is the GOAT. Why would you even want to mod Wuwa? Some people want to have some cool looking skins, bro. Would I recommend pulling C2 Shorekeeper? See, I'm going to tell you this. Chew, I'm going to tell you this and take it however you think is suited for you. I don't know your account. I don't know if you're a whale free to play, a dolphin. I don't know what your plans are for the future. Like if you're planning on summoning Zani, Siakona, blah, 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 blah. So I'm not in any position to tell you exactly if you should pull it because I don't know what your plans are for the future. What I can tell you regarding C2 Shorekeeper is that it's an insane boost to your account and it's probably the most worthwhile dupe out of any character in the game because she will improve any team that you put her in. Your Flame team, your Electro team, your Glacio team, it doesn't matter. You put that S2 Shorekeeper anywhere and she's gonna make that team better. That simple. Yeah, John. I'm gonna see if I can get into some sort of a protein as well, but we'll see. Hey, yo, my other wife. %, attack buff doesn't work in TOA, but SK. Oh yeah, SK does. The food buffs don't work. Oh, whoops. There's mini stories about the trials of Canterel, but you already skipped a lot. I skipped a little bit. I only skipped the very beginning, bro. You guys gotta tell me. You guys gotta fill me in, bro. Cantarella is the GOAT. You know what I mean? Like, that's not gonna change. She's literally probably one of the... Not probably. She is one of the top 5 characters, lore-wise, in Wuwa so far. It don't matter. If you disagree, you're wrong. She just is. That's not opinion based, bro. She is one of the GOATs of the story so far. For sure. Not counting Rover, of course. Just from actual characters that we get to play as. If everything is the same as the CN release, then Wither to Shine will have everyone getting a free Lucia Crimson Weave. Number 21. Wait, what are you talking about? PGR? Human beings ain't over her being Gooner bait. Bro, you know anybody that looked at Cantarella and thought she was the sluttiest, like, most obscene character in the world? If an actual, like, hot-ass girl walked up to them and touched them in the shoulder, they would bust a nut. I'm not talking about the people that said, yeah, she's definitely sexualized. That's normal. But the people that were like, she's the sluttiest slut character ever. She is a slut. Yeah, those people, you know they touch them in the shoulders and they'll bust a nut instantly, bro. Whoops. I gotta follow that. Okay, now we got this. Or guy, if you need recommendations, I bet, bro. I used to work out heavy back in the day, bro. Like, heavy. But since I haven't been doing it for so long, bro, and I've been sitting down streaming, bro, my condition right now is bad. Did I just miss 2? I guess. Shit. I missed like 3. Skill issue, I guess. Chat. Okay, we good. Yo, it's crazy that they just dropped the video for Devil May Cry's collab with PDR, because last night I started watching the Devil May Cry adaptation on Netflix, and I found it funny because when it first dropped, I have a homie that's a big fan of Devil May Cry. He was in the Discord saying how he liked it, and as soon as he said he liked it, someone else was saying that it was like the worst thing ever. So it was funny to see like both points of view. And then I went into the thing because I don't give a shit what people think. Like, I'm gonna formulate my own opinion. So I went yesterday and I watched it and I was like, yeah, it's not bad. Like, I was enjoying my time watching it. I'm not saying it's the greatest thing of all time, but it was also not dog shit. I was enjoying it. It's chilling. Not gonna lie though, since I didn't know where the story like picked up, I didn't know anything about like the Netflix adaptation. When they showed Virgil, I was like, oh, what? I'm not spoiling it for nobody, but I was like, what, bro? Because Virgil's legit, bro. Virgil's legit. Oh fuck, whatever. That was a sharp turn, guys. Have you guys done Virtual Crisis? I did. What the hell? Okay, I was about to say. I'm slow. Netflix adaptation seems like a 7, 6, 7 out of 10. Yeah, I give it. I mean, I haven't finished it, so I'd have to finish it to know. But so far, to me, it's been like a 7. It's been all right. This gondola turns like an 18-wheeler. Yeah, this turns like ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Ah, the scent of history.
I haven't finished it. I'm only on like episode 3, so there's still plenty of stuff that they're gonna show that I'm interested in seeing. But I'm cool with it. I needed something to watch, bro. A lot of the animes that's been coming out, I don't like. And some I've, like, for example, I wanted to watch Fire Force, but I watched Fire Force when it released, so that was a while ago. So I'd have to watch both seasons before I get into the third one. I hate that, bro. And then only to watch 12 episodes, bro. I hate this seasonal anime shit. It's so annoying, bro. That's why nobody will ever do it like One Piece, Naruto, or them things, bro. They do work. Weekly episodes, that's next level, bro. Watch Lazarus. I'm liking Windbreakers. Yo, is there a new Windbreakers episode today? I actually have to watch Windbreakers. Windbreakers is fire. As a Devil May Cry fan, I'm glad to not have keyboard with me right now, but overall 5 out of 10. Damn, 5 out of 10? This is the peak moment in this story. All right, let's see what they tell us. Bro, imagine they would have announced a Devil May Cry collab for Wuthering Waves, bro. Oh no. Oh no, that would have been too peak. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the Cyberpunk Edge Runners collab is cool, but unless they add a story to it, it ain't that crazy, right? Like, if they just add the characters, it's like, okay, that's cool. But Devil May Cry, they don't have to add no story to it. They just add Dante and Virgil. Ooh! People going nut, bro. After you finish Fire Force, whenever that happens, you should then watch Soul Eater. Yeah, I heard that. Fire Force. So I'm not going to spoil. I'm one of those people that likes reading or getting spoiled on manga, even before it comes to the actual anime. But yeah, I did hear that Fire Force, and I know how it is. I know how the Soul Eater world comes to be and everything. Pretty crazy, actually. I didn't know that, and when I finally found out, I was like, damn. Wuwa x Genshin collab. Don't even play with us like that. Oh, shit. Look at her, she's so glorious. I wish all these games, especially bigger games, had all these lines voiced, bro. Like, I know it's a lot of talking, but it's like, bro, let's be honest. Let's be honest. These voice actors aren't getting paid millions and millions of dollars. They're just not. These companies make millions of dollars a month. Ooh, hold on. Ooh. Why was that so peak? Oh. Bro, look at her taking us to see a meteor shower. She's so fire. Yeah, she's a very pretty modeled character. We should make a wish. I wish that Cantarella's camel toe would come back. That's a much better wish. I think her wish was better. Well then. Make amends for its past mistakes, and I too will cease. But for now, let us simply admire this wonderful performance. She's goated, bro. Oh! Bro, I got step 6 done, but I haven't done the other steps. I have to do this. This event ends today, if I'm not mistaken. Yo! Oh, shit. That scared me for half a second. Hold on. There we go. What? Don't leave the area? So what do I do? Do I ride the boat around? Collect them all. You tell me, can I use the boat? Oh.
Ah, the scent of history.
Damn. Wow.
You earned it. You keep it.
That shit just gave me goosebumps, bro.
Ooh, any wine inside?
Wow. Wow.
Ah, the scent of history.
That's crazy, bro. The music, everything in this place is crazy. That's insane. Click buttons.
Ooh, any wine inside?
Alright, hold on. I'll click buttons just for you. Oh, you can't. You tell me that the people that didn't get these asteroids just missed out? This is crazy. Is this copyright? Probably. I'll miss out on my 2 cents from the stream, bro.
Beyond my beloved horizon.
Oh, you can come back later. Nice. That was nice. That was a nice thing. You just gotta call Charo dude. Nice. Rip my 2 cents. See, that's why you guys should drop a 99 cents to become a member of my YouTube channel or become a sub on Twitch. Drop that prime sub on your boy's head tub, bro. Oh yeah, let me apply the skin. Wait, have I finished it? Where's my Zani build, bro? Where's my Zani build? Hold on.
Plan with convention.
You can, but it wouldn't. I don't know. It wasn't allowing me to invite the rider in there. I've done it before, but it wasn't allowing me there.
Anything I can help.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
That's perfect for Zani, bro. The black, the gold, and the red. Perfect. Perfect for Zani. I need to get a better nightmare, but it's a lot of work to get a better nightmare eggs. Is it now, though? So that was the thing. It was a side quest. Okay, we finished that then. Hold on. We gotta go do not this one. Well, technically, I gotta do this one too. So, shit. Let's just do everything, bro. We got a lot of exploring to do today, chat. Might be a long stream, but it's a gameplay stream. You feel me? Actually, hold on. Before we do this, let's talk about Zani. Let's go to the peak of somewhere, and then we'll talk about Zani. There's a video I want to react to that you guys sent me to react, so I don't know what it's about. So I want to see what it is that the video says. Alright, let's see. Ooh, hold on. YouTube is getting, is it raining? Guys, the stream lagging? You can come back. I'm not. You probably go through that portal that I just walked out of. Nah, this string should be good. Alright, let's see. I don't know which one it is. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Let me hear this real quick. It's this. Yes, it's this. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I've been waiting for this. Had me stop mid-workout. Wait, for the reaction to the whole, or for the conversation regarding Zani? Alright, now is when you guys start chiming in regarding the whole Zani situation, okay? Let's see. This is going to be a YouTube video, by the way. Let me block this. Alright, what's good, guys? CJ here, and today we gotta talk about Zani because we're having a brand situation going on where a lot of people seem to think that Zani is going to be trash without certain things in her team, or that she's very, very limited to the point that, once again, one of the hardest characters to build, and they're already doom posting and fear-mongering this character. So I wanted to make this video in particular because we just got information on her kit, as you guys can see right here. We got a lot. And I don't know why Kuro be thinking that we're rocket scientists in this bitch, but her kit is a whole text, bro. We're out here reading encyclopedias because this thing is a whole lot of information. And there are certain things in here that have people concerned. For example, one of the main things that has people concerned regarding Zani is the fact that this beautiful character does not apply Spectral Frazzle herself, despite being heavily dependent on Spectral Frazzle. Now, I gotta say, I agree. The fact that this character is heavily dependent on Spectral Frazzle, that her weapon relies on Spectral Frazzle, that a lot of her kit relies on Spectral Frazzle, and she herself doesn't apply Spectral Frazzle is a little bit of a problem. It's a little bit of a bummer, per se, right? It is something that I wish they would have done, whether it was in her dupes, or even if she only applied very little to where you still would want to run someone else with her. This is a little bit of a bummer, but I'm here to tell you that is not all bad. Now, that's the first part of the video, and I want to tell you guys that while I do agree with everybody's feelings regarding this particular topic, the fact that she doesn't apply Spectral Frazzle, and the fact that that is a little bit of a bummer, there is some good news in here. A lot of people have been comparing Zani to some other characters, and the fact that this particular character needs characters like Phoebe. A lot of people have been saying, yo, you need Phoebe for Zani to work. I'm here to tell you that firsthand. Over the last few days and over the last few weeks, I've been literally actively seeing Zani gameplay from the test servers. Now, I'm not in there myself, so I'm not going to tell you a bunch of information from there, but I will tell you certain things about it. I sat down with the homies that were testing all these things out, and we started testing different Zani comps, right? We tested her premium comp, which is Shorekeeper, which is going to have Phoebe in it, and she performs amazing, right? She's really good, as expected. You have her premium support or sub DPS character. You have Shorekeeper, that's well Shorekeeper. She's amazing everywhere she's put. And she was doing crazy at S0, R1 with relatively mid echoes. And when I say mid echoes, the echoes that I have for my Zani are already way better. I had farmed Zani's echoes for a little bit, and they're already way better. So the echoes on the test server were relatively mid, and she was getting 3 stars in tower. She was getting all the holograms beat, you know, pretty damn easy. So it was fun, right? But I wasn't satisfied. I wanted to see if Zani was really going to be tied to another character, or if she was going to perform pretty good with you know, the other option. So after this, I decided to use Spectral Rover, Shorekeeper, and Zani. And she still did pretty good. She still got 3 stars in tower. She still cleared all the holograms. She was still doing what she was supposed to do. Was she doing it a little bit slower? Yes. Was she having a little bit of a harder time clearing content? Yes. But was she still clearing everything 3 stars? Yes. She was doing everything she was supposed to, and she was still doing good damage. So for those of you that keep saying out there, you need Phoebe, you absolutely need her, or Zani is bricked, that's not the case. Now, will she be doing a little bit less damage? Yes. But she's not going to be out here doing 50 or 60, 70% less damage than the Phoebe comp. But that's not enough. We took it a step further. We took out Shorekeeper. So we decided to go with S. Rover and Verena. So pretty much a standard banner character that has been with us since the start of the game, and S. Rover, which everybody has. Now I want to point out that, if I'm not mistaken, S. Rover does not have the dupes in the test server. Neither does Verena. And they don't have optimal echoes, and they don't have optimal weapons. So we're using a whole team that's relatively mid to support Zani. She was still getting 3 stars in tower. She was still clearing the holograms at level 100. She was still doing work. Now this is from someone that has firsthand seen the gameplay. Just a couple days ago, I was looking at the gameplay, and it was clearing everything no problem. I'm not talking from number calculations that people have done by juggling numbers on the internet, or what people think from reading the kit. I'm talking about firsthand seeing the gameplay and seeing the clears. So before anybody over here talking shit, before anybody's doing posting and you guys are getting nervous about, you know, pulling for this character, yes, she's a little bit restricted in the fact that you are going to have to run her with characters like S. Rover, and you are going to have to run her with characters like Phoebe, or in the future, Kona, if you want to get a little bit more from her, right? You're going to want to run her with characters that are able to apply Spectral Frazzle to get more out of her. The more Spectral Frazzle, the better they apply it, the better Zani's going to perform, like every other character, right? That's obvious. But you don't necessarily have to have Phoebe. You don't necessarily have to have these specific characters to have Zani do work and clear. Now, the next topic we was talking about, right, is that people were saying that this sucks, that Zani's so restrictive when it comes to her gameplay. And I will agree, like I've said at the beginning of the video, she's kind of restricted when it comes to the fact that she does need Spectral Frazzle and she doesn't apply it. You want a teammate that applies the Spectral Frazzle. But I was talking to the chat earlier, right? And there's characters like Jin Shi. I don't know about y'all, but if you're watching this video and you're a Jin Shi main, let me know. Do you play Jin Shi by herself? Or do you run her with characters that optimize her rotations? Be it the free-to-play option Yuan Wu, be it Yin Lin, be it Sesha, or be it Cantarella. You still run her with characters that optimize her rotation. Now, she's not as bricked when it comes to the fact that she can still do her rotations even without these characters, but let's not sit here and pretend that if you play with a Jin Shi with a team that doesn't do coordinated attacks or help her build up her bar faster, she's gonna be fun. She's gonna be absolutely bricked. She's gonna be boring to play. She's gonna be slow as hell to deal damage. So this is not the first time. Let's also not pretend that characters like, for example, Carlotta doesn't perform a lot better with her premium support or sub DPS like Sesha. So this is exactly the same. While yes, she's a little bit more restricted, we're not going to sit here and act like this is the end of the world. You guys ain't about to pull a Brant that before this motherfucker even dropped, people were on the internet making videos doom posting him because, oh, he can't have his max ER easy. You can't get to his max ER requirements very easily. He's going to be a character that breaks your account. Oh, you don't have Phoebe? Zani's going to break your account. I just want to let y'all know, this doesn't come from a guy that is just reading the description of this character's kit. This is coming from a guy that's actively watching gameplay. Matter of fact, today, I'm going to watch more gameplay We're going to be looking at duped gameplay for people that are thinking of duping their Zani. We're going to look at S1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to see what this character can do if you were to dupe it. And I'm telling you right now, even at S0R1 with the free-to-play team, she's still doing work. So that's just my take, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know in the comment section, what you have been hearing. And at the end of the day, keep in mind, this character does a lot more than some others when it comes to their kit. It's not just about the damage, but there are some things in Zani's kit that makes her quite interesting to play. Damage negation and things like that are quite interesting. The fact that she kind of freezes the enemy, some of the things that, you know, the whole frazzle characters do is pretty damn interesting. So overall, I think Zani is absolutely fine. If you guys want to get Zani but don't like Phoebe, don't feel bad. It's going to be the same as if you like Carlotta but don't like Sasha. There's other teams you can run that are going to allow her to do the damage that she's supposed to do. But yeah, man, that's just my take. And I just want to let you guys know, she's still fire as hell. She still looks damn good. And if you want to pull her because you like her, by all means, go ahead and get her. And also, don't expect this whole, you know, characters dropping, needing other characters to be a one-time thing. I'm sure we're going to see it a lot more. I'm sure that maybe in the future, we might see a character like Cartethia need Siakona. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But there's a lot of element, you know, features that are getting added into the game. So this might be a thing that starts happening a lot more. But yeah, man, that's pretty much my whole take regarding this thing. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, ladies and gentlemen. And let me know what you guys think. You guys watching the stream right now, let me see what you guys think. Because we got a lot of people out here that have a little bit of an opinion regarding this, right? Some of the people were saying that it sucks that she's limited like that. Other people were saying that it's not fair, the fact that she doesn't apply frazzle, and I agree with y'all. But we have a lot of people out here talking about it, and we have a lot of people in our community that have been doing calculations for Zani for days, weeks, and months. We've been following numbers, we've been following leaks, all that good stuff. We've been keeping up with it because we really like this character. So once again, my chat is here. You guys watching, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. And that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. If you're willing to pull Zani and you don't have Phoebe, it's not the end of the world, but she will be better with Phoebe. It's that simple. For now, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. There we go. There we go. I hope that cleared it up a little bit for y'all. I'm just saying. I hope you guys stop listening to people doom posting that don't know what they're talking about. Because this shit is crazy. And just for that matter, I didn't even bring this into this, but I'll bring it in right now. These are some of the informations and some of the opinions given by the players that have actually played the beta. So there's a lot of things here. You guys can go ahead and read it. You can pause the video and read it. But if you see right here, you can see what some of these people have been saying, right? Jinshi and YOOOO plus Verena versus Jinshi versus Sesha. So it's exactly the same thing. If you use Spectra Rover, it's going to be like the free-to-play team, the free-to-play option. And then if you use Phoebe, it's going to be your premium team. But you can still clear content. You can still do work. And you can, at the end of the day, build the team how you want to. You're not forced to use Phoebe. You're not forced to summon for Phoebe. And there's a lot of information here that you might be interested about, like how she performs in endgame content, how she performs in single target content, how she performs in AoE content, in wave-based content. There's a lot of information from the people that have actively been playing the beta and testing these things out. So once again, when you're looking at a lot of these content creators, remember, a lot of them are just out here talking out their ass, blowing smoke. They haven't played the beta, and if they have, they can't talk about it. They're just out here giving y'all their opinions and sometimes presenting it as if it were facts. So keep that in mind when it comes to who you listen to. But yeah, man, Zani looks to be pretty good. We are going to be S6 R5ing her and testing her in every single way possible from S0 R1 for a couple of days, and then we're going to max dupe her and see what she brings to the table. Overall, that's just my take from actually seeing the gameplay and experiencing the character, man. There we go. There we go. Hold on one second. All right, I'm back. Let me see, where was I at? Right here. Well, this was here and this was here. My opinion is they should lock characters. They shouldn't. My opinion is they shouldn't lock characters kit behind other characters. Other characters should boost their damage or enhance the rotation, not be specifically needed to act as a piece of their kit, even if the character is free. Clear isn't the issue, it's being restricted. Nah, CJ, salty that Zani is bad. Shangli, lapdog. Options is real in Wuwa. You hope for brain dead people to understand, but alas, I won't say Zani is sub DPS, but there are less teams lined up and Frazzle kind of blocks it from using it with other units. I mean, anyone can go with anything if you're getting endgame cleared. True. A Carthethia leak would make Kuro explode. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Let's see. She doesn't need them. We got units to cover it. Free-to-play option or limited, and more units will come out in the future that could apply Frazzle more efficiently. I agree, John. It's just the whole situation of, like, let's say a unit drops that applies burn, right? And then they have another unit that explodes the burn. Example, this is from a different game that I play. You don't have to run that unit together, but the full potential is always going to be alongside another unit. So if we just go back to here, yes, it sucks that she doesn't apply Spectral Frazzle, but she explodes or takes advantage of said Spectral Frazzle. So another unit can be the one that applies the Spectral Frazzle, and Zani can be the unit that takes advantage of it or uses it to deal even more damage. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm coming from. It's exactly the same with a lot of other characters in a lot of other games, bro. Having one character do everything is kind of difficult.
Brad salutes you.
Hold on, let me land right here. What up, Lat? How you doing? I'm a guy that shows my opinion with what I'm will to play versus not willing to play. If I spend or not, and I don't like Zani's direction, or I'll skip it. I don't speak for others. For sure. I think the Yuan and Zani comp is good for faster shield breaking. Someone even said that they're trying the Yuan Wu and Zani comp, but I mean, I wouldn't run that. I don't like running Yuan Wu. I've ran him, but I'm not a big fan of Yuan Wu. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I've ran him for the longest time with my Jin Shi. A lot of people say Yao was trash when they don't know how Chad he is. Same as Zani. Bro, I seen a video the other day where people were still saying Yao was trash. Or not trash, but he's not worth pulling. Because he falls behind, like, Carlotta and Chameleon. I'm like, bro, I don't get people like that. Like, I would understand if Yao was a character that dealt, like, I don't know, let's just say basic numbers. Like, 5 points of damage. And then you had Carlotta and Chameleon deal, like, 27. Where the gap was so ridiculous that it was just stupid to pull for Yao. But we're talking about, like, Yao will deal like 8 points of damage, and you'll have Chameleon and Carlotta dealing like 9. Like, if so. Like, it's such a small difference. That it don't even matter. You have no issue with Zani's kit if all Spectral units applied Spectral Frazzle. So, I'm guessing you have a problem with, like, Jian and Zhang Xing because they don't apply Arrow Erosion. But Siakona and Cartetia will. Or, not Cartetia, Siakona and Spectral Rover work around that. Oh, I gotta kill this thing quick. Hold on.
In the limelight. Victory's mine.
There we go.
I know.
My free-to-play Yao gives 350k facts, bro. Wait, Which one did I miss?
You earned it.
Use Resonance Liberation to defeat one enemy. God damn it. Let's do that again.
Brad salutes you. Listen carefully.
Or for example, are you gonna hate your Yin Lin when she doesn't apply? What's it called? The electro mechanic? Wait, Techie got banned? I have no idea on that. I don't think so. Unless I missed something.
Beckon the divine flames. Make it fast. Oh, look, shinies.
He made a YouTube community post? What? Oh shit. I guess it's true. I guess it's true. Just got banned on Twitch, YouTube Live. I'll see you soon. What? Why did he get banned? What happened? Hold on, I'll be right back. Homie said Baldy down out. Well, I wonder what happened. Give me a second, chat.
The moment at hand, this very moment, is the best of our lives. The moment at hand, this very moment, is the best of our lives. The moment at hand, this very moment, is the best of our lives.
My bad. I had to deal with some shit, bro.
And this very moment is the best of our lives.
I had to deal with some dumb shit. For some reason, I left my thing recording. Whoops. What the fuck? Alright, I'm back. So what happened? Let's see. Homie said I'm blowing up the bathroom. That's crazy. I was dealing with some shit, but I was not in the bathroom. I think the main problem is specifically that she herself doesn't apply. But if most other spectral units applied it, it would fix the problems as she could be spectral carry generally.
Plan with convention, then conquer by ingenuity.
Where can I look at this real quick? I want to show you something. Whoops.
Today, may I pray for anything? Hopefully, will let me be there. Perfect.
All right.
The experiment begins.
So, Sus, look at what you said, right? I think the main problem is specifically that she herself doesn't apply, but if all or most other spectral units applied it, it would fix her problems as she could be spectral carry generally, right? We currently have 4 spectral units in the game. Phoebe, Shorekeeper, Jinshi, Verena, and I mean, you could throw Spectral Rover in there, but I mean, you could throw this one for every character. Verena just is a support for every team. Same with Spectral Rover, or with Shorekeeper. If Shorekeeper was a character that applied Spectral Frazzle, people would have not enjoyed that, right? Right? Verena doesn't count either, because she wouldn't. Spectral Frazzle wasn't even a thing back then. So if we leave the other characters, we have Jinshi that works completely different, and then we have Phoebe, right? So if we count all the spectral characters, there's 5, and 2 of them apply Spectral Frazzle. So technically, when you say most of them applied Spectral Frazzle, most of them do apply Spectral Frazzle. Not all of them, but most of them do.
It would be my honor.
Techie gets banned for pointless reason. People hate him and start mass reporting. If it's about VA drama of Genshin, then he ain't in the wrong. Oh boy. You ready for the anniversary event and the new character dropping? Oh hell yeah, Jose. First start is needed to bridge the gap, maybe 1 every 4 patches. I agree that 4 stars would be good in here to help out, to add more variety to things. But then that's when people would say they don't want the 4-star in their team. But I do want more 4 stars. Was the normal between normal Spectral and Spectral Frazzle? So Spectral Frazzle was a thing that got added not too long ago. And it basically works like a dot. It's literally a dot. Whereas the other Spectral Frazzles, they're just like every other character before that, right? It just deals damage. and they deal spectral damage. Spectral Frazzle is that extra dot. They're spectral characters, but they have that dot feature to them. Whale Killer. Will I top off $500 for Zani? Frazzle is a dot. Yes. So you stack it up and it deals dot damage. But Zani works off Frazzle. So you put Frazzle on the enemy, Zani hits it, deals more damage pretty much. But she herself doesn't apply Frazzle, but she deals more damage when a target has Frazzle applied on it. You get me?
Make it fast.
If they don't, so it's a passive that stacks, kind of. It's a passive that stacks once you do the abilities that apply the passive per se. Is 350 enough? Maybe. And if not, you know. My arrow bonus 3 cost subsets have been effing trash, and that's all I need to complete my arrow rover. Let me correct you right quick. When using S rovers, those new weapons from Marina Seed allow everybody to benefit from the debuff.
Make it fast.
Wait, how's that correcting me? I didn't even mention the weapons from Marina Seed. What we mean? Did I take out a loan? I did not. I had a really dope sub. Look out with that. Yes, Spectral Rover applies Frazzle. God, so you'd want to, if you're going for Zani, you'd want to build Spectral Rover or have Phoebe or pull Siakona, I guess, since she does it too. And let me get all this. Hiromichi was good. Can't believe CJ's. I thought you was gonna gift me a Zani, Lonzo. Hold on, let's go back to this. I gotta get 80% on here, bro. Treasure spots. Okay, track. Let's go here. They don't. Wait, who doesn't need the new dots? I'm confused, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna do a summon stream. I'm talking about Zani needing Frazzle to do more damage.
Make it fast.
Yeah, I'll be live streaming Zani summons, bro. Even though every time I stream my summons, I get hoed. What's the hardest part of being a content creator, bro? Honestly, bro, the fact that you have to make up your content on a daily basis. It's not like going to a job where you kind of get told what to do and you just do it. The harder part of being a content creator is, for me at least, that every day you have to be creative with what you do, with how you talk to people, everything. That's, to me, the hardest part of being a content creator, bro. The hell? What can I attack, bro? I can't do shit in here. That's weird.
The wind rises.
What is this, bro? Is it because it's upside down or something? I have no idea what's going on here. No combat zone? Where are these chests, though? They gotta be up here somewhere. Oh, this is annoying, bro. I did use the sensor, bro. Oh, I see one over there. I see another one here, maybe? No. Oh, there it is. There it is. I hate being restricted and not being able to use my abilities. That shit's ass. Yeah, but then look at what happened with, what's it called? With Camellia. Camellia killed me, bro.
Manifest.
Hold on, let's wait a little bit. I'm not trying to drown. There's another one over here.
Compass points this way. First to the
And
treasure.
another one in the other corner, I'm sure. Gotta give me more range, bro.
The compass
There we go.
points this way.
The team you're gonna run with
Scent of history.
Cartethia will be Arrow Rover and Jiangxing if she ends up being a liberation damage.
Beloved horizon.
Yeah, that could work. There we go. We clear that. How many more days, bro? I feel you. I don't even want to like stream nothing. I just want to go to sleep, watch anime, be a potato for the last 2 days before she drops, and wake up and have her be live. Whoops. I was like, what?
You earned it. You keep it. Ha. The compass point.
I need 4 chests, bro. Where are these things at? Oh, there's one over here. The life of us gacha players, bro.
The compass
We'll get
points.
Zani, we'll enjoy her, and then a week later, we'll be looking for the next one. Yeah, this is my main account, bro.
You earned it. You keep it.
Casino Gachas, people already know about this debuff, but there is no use since P release. Wait, what?
First to the treasure.
5,000 for Zani is crazy. You don't even gotta put that much into it. 72, bro. God damn it. Treasure spots. One more. Let's go. You're broke. You bagged Kanta, Camellia, and SK. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. Yeah, bro. 5K for Zani is a whole lot of money.
Brad salutes you.
Oh, hell no. They hoed. There we go. They go. I thought I was gonna die, bro. Oh yeah, but that's not for Zani. That's for just everything. That's for Zani, Cartethia, 2 dupes on Siakona. And I'm honest, I think I might get like, from now on, I might get a couple of dupes on characters, but I'm not S6ing R5ing any more characters until like, we get a character I really like the look of.
The compass point.
I think my account is already done at that point. We gotta save for the goddamn collab as well. Wait, what? I literally just saw the chest. Where'd it go? Hello? Scar is a good target. I'm gonna be honest. If I have my team built and Scar, like, bro, I have S6 R5 Camellia. I don't think I'm gonna need more dupes on those characters. The Cyberpunk collab is not around the corner. We gotta wait a whole year for that. Like, I doubt it's really gonna be... Ooh. I doubt it's gonna be like, Get over here, bro. Where is it? I doubt that collab is gonna be in like January. It's probably gonna be in like the end of the year type thing. It's kind of weird taking care of Lucy after she got clapped by David. You surely don't think your girlfriend was a virgin when you met her.
Same actor, different role. First to the treasure.
It's just more people like Zani and don't want to pull Peeb. It's becoming a meme like Honkai Star Rail's Acheron. Yeah, I get that. But it's like, it's the same situation like Brent. People didn't like Brent because he's a man, but they like Shang-Li, and I'm like, how you not gonna pull the character that makes your character better? I know someone just took that jab to heart. I know Clasher and John looking at me like this motherfucker.
Beyond my beloved horizon.
Did I check out the PGR X Devil May Cry 5 collab? Hey, yo, we can do that right now. Hold on. Let me get this last chest, or did we just get them all? Have a great day, CD. I will see you on Zani's Summon Stream. Awesome stream. What do you mean on Zani's Summon Stream? You ain't gonna be here tomorrow? That's crazy. Be your own, man. Alright, let's see. Let's do one more dodge, and we should have enough. Or the music fly. There. Who knows? What's good? Welcome to the stream. The amount of misinfo on Brand's kit was wild as well. Oh, it was, bro. I remember that I got into beef with Saint originally because I said the opposite of his take. I said, no, Brant is not going to break your account. He said, Brant is going to break your account. And I guess that was enough to make it a beef. Like.
First to the treasure.
To be honest, Brand's gameplay kind of felt weird for me to play, so I didn't try for him. Yeah, but it's one of those scenarios where you don't have to, like, on-field too much, you know? Good day, CD. Aside from I also play Girls Frontline 2, and Brown does too. Peak games, bro. Silent, yeah, probably. That's probably who's gonna make Brent better, I'd say. Whoops. Like, you could build Brand to just be extremely quick, you know? And then you just have him on field for a little bit, drop the buffs, and switch back into your, Shang-Li. Felt like I was playing a Camellia copy. You know what's crazy? Now that I have Camellia and I have Brant, I feel like Camellia walked so Brant could run. Oh, what the? Like, I actually think Brant's spinny gameplay is so much smoother than Camellia. Honkai Star Rail, Wuwa, and Black Beacon. Are you playing? Is this thing playing with me, chat? Alright, it just wants me to follow it, I suppose. There we go. The premium fusion team is gonna look like Human Centipede. One outro feeds another one. Yeah, pretty much. Bro, these things are messing with me, bro. One of my boys was actually telling me to get into Once Human today. I don't know if he's still watching. God, he's still here. He was telling me to get into Once Human. I was gonna go, bro, I was gonna go deep into Once Human. I even had shorts on my channel. I even have a video. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Unless I took that out already. Oh, I privated the video a long time ago, but I should have shorts on there. I'm gonna show this short and people are gonna be like, what the hell, bro? I wanna play that game. Look.
Hey, little one. There you go.
Actually, I'll just... Yeah. I was gonna play... This was during early access, if I'm not mistaken. It's fighting a boss. It did pretty decent when I dropped it. And yes, I had armor on, but I made it so you couldn't see it, bro. Because, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bro? Pretty good game for a free game, but I didn't get into it, bro. And it's MMO, open world, base building, everything, bro. Pretty damn good game. You could download it on Steam right now. That's a boss that you find in the story. That's a long ass short, bro. But I never got into it after release because it had that feature where it would wipe servers. It was gonna wipe servers. Oh yeah, and it's also on mobile. And then they had it. Oh yeah, we're gonna wipe servers every so often. And I hate playing and then wiping my my grind. That shit was annoying. But now they have permanent servers, so I was thinking of getting into it. Yeah, like Rust, they were gonna wipe servers. It's an MMO, so yes, multiplayer. There's tons of players on the world, and it's like it's a big ass map, open world events, everything, bro. The whole 9 yards. It's pretty damn cool. Apparently, they already released the permanent servers. Like the leagues of PoE. I think so, yeah. That's why I didn't get into the game. And I was hyped for it, bro. Me and my boys were like heavy grinding the game. Do I mainly run this team? I mainly run Brent. So, just Brent. And then whatever else is with him. But COVID. But yeah, bro, I love Brent. Barely planning on pulling Brent finally on anniversary. Brent's just the GOAT. Because like right now I was looking for other games to play in. I like MMOs. I like games where I can play with my boys, bro. Just playing with my homies is always dope. And the game looks like it is going to be good now. VMS, thank you. How do I like him with Shang Li? He's great with Shang Li. He's a lot of fun, honestly. Imagine if they turned Brent into a support. They ain't gonna do that. Yeah, Brent just covers everything, bro. Good heals, fat shield, good damage. If you want him to buff, he'll buff. He does. He just feels super, super good to play. People get tired of my Brent glazing over here, but he's just... Oh, whoops. But he's just that good, bro. Oh, shit. Okay. Bro, that better be enough. I'm gonna be salty if it's not. Okay, it is. Cool. I'm at 82%. Oh, I gotta do this other event, bro. Shit. I'm skipping all these side quests, bro. Let's go. Minecraft? I don't like Minecraft graphics. Even though one of the games that I played looked like Minecraft. Kind of. Black Desert WoW, Lost Ark. And I don't know what that last one is. I mainly play. What types of MMOs do you guys play? I like MMOs that have a solid progression system, bro. And where your time and gear matters. For example, I love Final Fantasy XIV and its world, stories, questing, graphics, all of that. I love it, bro. But I don't like the fact that you grind gear and weapons and then a new patch comes out and everything, it's just out the window. I don't like that. I personally like games like RuneScape where some gear gets outdated, but there's like boss weapons and stuff that remain important after a while. They remain strong and you know, popular. Guild Wars 2? Guild Wars 2 solves that problem? Really? I tried a bunch of MMOs. And I like Guild Wars 2 in terms of graphics. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. The only reason I didn't get deeper into Guild Wars 2 was because when I tried to get deeper into the game, I was confused as shit because it had a bunch of like DLCs or something, and I was like, wait, how does this work? Do I gotta buy every single one, or like what's poppin'? Have I tried Warframe? I have like 40 videos on my YouTube channel from back in the day. I used to cover and play Warframe a lot. If you're more of a Black Desert type of player with the gearing, although upgrading gear is RNG nightmare. Yeah, I don't like that part. Like, I don't know if y'all have played RuneScape. That's old school, old school. RuneScape is my type of gearing system, personally. I gotta do all of this, chat. Whoops. Pre-download is up to date for 2.3. I'm not sure. Did I play Schedule 1 with other players? I did not play that game. I only played Blade and Soul, if you're familiar. I've heard of it, but I've never played it. Personally.
Beyond my
Shit.
beloved horizon.
Did you play Alpha of Soulframe? I didn't play the Alpha of Soulframe, but I did hear about it. Oh shit, I gotta fucking twist the map and shit. Hold on. Can I even twist the map? I don't think I can I? Well, I'm standing on it. I don't think that's a thing that can happen.
Beyond my beloved horizon.
Hold on. Do I really gotta turn this around, bro? Fuck. Oh, I don't. Or maybe I do? Hold on. I want to see something.
Beyond my beloved horizon.
I do gotta turn it. Where the fuck are the turning points? God damn it. Right here. I can turn it from the map, but not while I'm on the map. So that's a problem. I've quit Warframe. They perm banned me all because I logged into my account at my friend's house. We suspect that you brought your account. Damn. Yeah, they hoed you, bro. Devs for Warframe are cooking with this one. Dark Souls type MMO. I have heard a lot of good things from Warframe recently. Love Blade and Soul. They released it recently with changes. Pulled a WoW classic. It's called Blade and Soul Neo. You've been playing it? I seen a YouTuber cover it. I'd heard that it was pay to win though. Then again, most games now are pay to win. I always quit Warframe because I got bored of it. Because I would always play with like myself and be one friend. like that's it. And I would always get bored of that, but the game was lit, bro. Am I planning on getting Zani? Thigh song, yes, we are gonna be getting Zani and max duping her along the way. Alright, let me put this here and this on here. Damn, max dupe, yes sir. It's less pay to win than the original, but yeah, I played a bit of it once it released. Couldn't stick to it though, because they did level caps and making people wait a bit for content. I feel you. We'll play Rememento White Shadows. I don't even know what that is, not gonna lie to you. Her S3 turns her into a nuclear bomb. Her S6, well, a walking cosmic bomb. Yeah, I'm excited for her dupes, bro.
Beyond my beloved horizon.
Yeah, I hate this map. This map's AIDS. I mean, I don't hate it. I just don't like it that much. $1. You don't bother with MMOs, you always end in Skyrim. There's some great MMOs out there, but then they're usually the older MMOs. The newer MMOs usually don't hold up, especially because they go down the monetization route, trying to get as much money as they can from their player base. The only turn-based game that I heard of recently was the one that there was like a dev stream yesterday. What's it called? As like PvP and everything. Honkai Star Rail looking like, but looks kind of cool. I might try that one, maybe. Whoops, 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 whoops. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Cool. Ethereal Restart. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I might try that one. Can you help me pick? I'm torn between Zani plus Signature and that role for Sia Kona, or going for Brant with Signature and Carlotta. That's a rough pick, bro. It's really difficult to help someone pick a character because you don't know where their account lies. By the way, I'm gonna be doing what's it called? Account reviews on Tuesday, I believe. You gotta be a member or a sub on my YouTube channel to get your account reviewed. I didn't want to do it, but a lot of my members and subs were like, yo, do it, please, please. So yeah. Game is looking like pure whale bait. You say that because of the PvP? I mean, any game with PvP is definitely going to be a whale center. 100%. Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, that's the way that all these games are going to be. It's going to be really hard for like a free-to-play game to have PvP and have PvP be like the thing. But yeah, I agree. PvP is going to be 100% the end game thing. What the hell? MS, honestly, you can't go wrong with Brant or Carlotta, bro. But you're talking about a lot of them. Carlotta, Brant, and Camellia are definitely the top 3 characters I'd advise if you're trying to go from those. I can't tell you how Zani's really going to play in terms of account carrying, but those other 3, Carlotta, Camellia, and Brant, will get work done, bro. Carlotta's probably the most free-to-play friendly character in terms of like how impactful she is for your account. She can help you clear solo, bro. The thing is that at the end of the day, competitiveness in them gacha games will always go down to the dupes, bro. Always go down to the dupes. Whoever has the most dupes is gonna deal the most damage, bro. Especially when there's a meta, because everybody's gonna have the same characters, right? Unless it's like super balanced, which would be interesting. For example, in Pokemon Pocket, there is a meta, but you can still fight the meta decks with other decks, right? Even if there's RNG in the whole thing. Who's trying to die right now? Really? I'm in the middle of a mission and you're out here? There we go. MS, with that account, I would go for Carlotta and later get Sesha for both Carlotta and Jinshi. You don't need more Spectro. Yeah, I agree. You don't need more Spectro if you already have those units. Oh, I was like, where am I supposed to take a picture of? Now, I'm gonna be honest though, Faye, because you're saying as long as PvP isn't mandatory, I don't mind, because I prefer PvE content. With how many games we have nowadays that don't have PvP, I don't see the value in playing a game with PvP to not play PvP, right? Like, look up Black Beacon, it just dropped. It has no PvP. Honkai Star Rail, no PvP. Wuwa, no PvP. Genshin, no PvP. ZZZ, no PvP. So, like, I'd rather play those games if I'm not gonna PvP, and if I'm gonna play a game that has PvP, I'm definitely gonna want a PvP. Any info on why Baldi got banned? No idea.
First to the treasure.
Probably some people reported him because they were hating on him or something. Just a preface, nah, I completely understand you with that. The graphics and a lot of these other things have a big impact on that. Oh wait, hold on, I gotta be here? Oh, okay, there we go. But I do miss a game that had, like, I like PvP, bro. I like PvP. I like PvP more in, like, turn-based games and strategic type games. But, like, these games where, like, you actually have to fight, I don't like PvP as much. It gets too sweaty. I like team building. I like team building and synergy and, like, tactics. You don't really have all that much when you're having, like, real-time combat. The VTuber fans or that woman he was reacting to, well, I hope he gets unbanned. I'm sure he didn't say anything bad to the point of deserving a ban. I wish that, bro, the whole ban situation on Twitch is crazy. Oh shit, hold on. I'm about to fly to the other side of the world and I'm over here dying.
First to the treasure.
And you can play some PvP in low ranks even with PvE units. True. I do think that's what's gonna happen.
Beyond my beloved horizon.
Is it okay to send link about what gameplay? Bro, I'm almost done, and then we'll react to the, because I know you want me to react to the whole Devil May Cry collab. Oh shit, wait, what? It's here?
Brad salutes you.
Optional free sloppy? Wait, what? They're giving out free sloppies? What the hell? That's a freaky ass quest, dog. For the new gacha games, you can post it on my YouTube, on my Discord if you want. I wouldn't say Hoyo is prepping to boot out. Their strategy is dominate the gacha market via every single style of gacha. I agree. I like PvP, but now when your strength depends on your wallet, that's a tough thing to achieve in gacha games. Yeah, bro, look, and I actually got the free sloppy from this quest. Nah, bro, it says free sloppy. I don't know what you're talking about. They're offering free sloppies, man. Did I enjoy the free sloppy? I did, bro. It was very thorough. I enjoyed it. I play Arc Knight, ZZZ, Wuwa, and I just picked up Black Beacon and Battle Cats, but I don't know if I'll stick with them. I've been loving Black Beacon, and I even dropped about $200, so I'm going to stick with it for a while, but I'm not even going to lie. The lack of content already, like, I did drop $200 in it. I'm not going to lie. But I already, like, beat all the content, bro. Completely, like, everything. So it's like, it kind of went by too quick, you know. I already have my main characters geared up. It was really quick. So it's one of those scenarios where, like, I like taking time to play these gacha games, and I like having a goal to get in. But right now, after a week, 2 weeks of the game being out, I'm already, like, fully caught up. I'll definitely stick with it. I'll definitely stick with Black Beacon for a while as one of my side games, especially because, like I said, I dropped some money in it, but I want to see what the game's all about. Yo, Clasher Use, thank you so much for dropping a gifted membership, brother. Much love. There we go. We're done with this. I think I've done all the quests that are ending right now, right? One day, that thing is done. This is done. That's done. 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 Whimpering is done. Fantasies of 1,000 Gateways we can do tomorrow. And all these I can do later. Yeah, we're done. Alright.
Beyond my beloved horizon.
Let me see. I just want to check something real quick. Like, I was looking for another gacha game to play, bro. Because right now I got Pokemon. Complete all the holograms. I have done all the holograms. Maybe I haven't done the fire one, Inferno Rider, but I've done most of the other ones already. Where is it that I look at them things? No, not here. Oh, right here. See, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, and 4. I haven't done this one, but I mean, I guess I could go do this one real quick. Inferno Rider's a must-do. I could do a quick Inferno Rider, but I'll actually leave that for tomorrow, so we have some content to do tomorrow. It's already 3 hours, and I got to do one last reaction before stream. I want to see what this whole Devil May Cry collab is all about. Do all the holograms level 1 YOOOO? You could probably do that if they weren't timed, bro. Someone would do that if the holograms weren't timed. Hold on. Let me piss and then we'll react to this, because I want to see what this is all about. If my computer doesn't explode. Alright, give me a second, give me a second. Alright. I'm back. Let's see. Is it playing?
Devil May.
We gotta start that shit like Saint, bro. Go here. Go here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I don't know if you heard, but Punishing Gray Raven is having a collaboration with Devil May Cry, and I gotta say, from what I've seen, which is not a lot, is looking crazy. The detail on the characters, the combat, all of that looks insane. So we're gonna take a look at a video to see what the game actually is bringing to the table, because at the end of the day, Kuro manages these games, the same with Wuwa, and this could be the future of Wuthering Waves. Collaborations like this, characters like this, and combat that looks like this, if not better. So let's go ahead and have a look to what this collaboration has to offer.
Devil May Cry 5 is coming to Punishing Gray Raven, and a live stream revealing some of the details was just hosted. Huge shout out to Fotis for translating and helping me get these details right. In upcoming patch Lamento di Fantasma, you'll be able to play as and recruit Dante. Not only that, but Dante will be obtainable for free. The devs
Bro, let's be honest, bro. Dropping Dante for free. Dante for free is actually freaking insane. Like, we know we got a collaboration right around the corner, right? With Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Imagine if they give us David for free or Lucy for free. I'm sure they're not going to give us Lucy because she's going to be the big draw. But they could be giving us David for free. They could be giving us one of them popular characters. And looking at how much detail and work they put into this character, I gotta say, I'm really excited for our collaboration. I would have preferred it to be Devil May Cry, but this is still pretty fire.
mentioned the love and care they put into these models, and it really shows. I really wasn't sure how well the anime style could capture Dante, but they nailed it. Not only that, they showed off some of Dante's gameplay, and it looks incredible, just like DMC5. Don't worry, Sin Devil Trigger is here and looks as incredible as you would expect.
Bro, this combat looks crazy, dog. And he's free! Like,
the bike also survived the journey, and of course Dante will fight using that as well. Some of Dante's lobby interactions were also shown off, and we got full confirmation that the collaboration will use English voice actors. The voices you know and love from DMC5 are back.
It feels like Virgil. I guess he's also here. Well, talk to you later. I have something I need to do.
bro, they're gonna give us the OG voices from the Cyberpunk Edgerunner characters, bro. I can already feel it. There is no way they won't.
Virgil?
I actually love this victory pose of Dante's. It reminds me of a better time, DMC3. Huge fan of how they portray Dante in this game. It's so good. But as it turns out, it's not just Dante we get to play as in this collaboration.
God, bro,
Virgil is here too.
Oh no.
I was thinking they might go the route they went in the previous collab where they only had one playable character and a boss. But it turns out that they've got two playable
bro,
characters
he looks
in this
so
one.
fire.
Virgil looks absolutely flawless. They even got the eye bags just right. What can I say? Virgil's gameplay looks perfect too. His intro animation has the famous chair. His attacks look exactly as you would expect them to look in DMC5.
Oh my god,
Devil Trigger and all. And then his victory animation is him piecing out. A few of Virgil's lobby interactions were shown up as well. And I can confirm he still sounds like the edgy little nerd we know and love. Interestingly, one of his poses is a fun little reference to V.
Thou dost smile. I sing thee while sweet joy befall thee. Nothing, I'm just reading.
Now what's interesting about the two of them is that their element, effect, and classes are already covered by other recent characters in PGR.
Dante's element is fire, his effect is ignition, and his class is attacker. Meanwhile, Virgil's element is physical, his effect is Ultima Slash, and his class is also attacker. This makes me wonder if the collab characters will be side grades to the current options rather than outright replace them. I think that would be pretty cool if true. Of course, they showed off a bit more than just how the characters look. Here, they showed off that they're not afraid to reference aspects from the older games, such as the fixed camera angles. In this scene, Dante can be seen climbing across buildings, even using Sin Devil Trigger to fly from one building to the next.
Bro, that looks so good. The fact that they're adding this much detail, and they're adding all their moves, the fact they're adding the whole transformation and everything, bro, the bike for Dante, they're going all out, bro.
Raven before, you are not prepared for how hard they go on collaborations every time. But if you're watching this and you really don't know what PGR is, it is a multi-platform gacha game with some of the best combat out there. And I'm not just talking about combat in gachas, I mean period. And because it's a gacha game, that is exactly how you're going to obtain Dante and Virgil. That said, you can get one copy of Dante for free just by doing the collab story. Punishing Grey Raven, unlike many other gacha games, 100% guarantees that you get the character you're looking for at 60 pulls. And the DMC collab banner is actually discounted. Normal pulls are 250 currency each, but for this banner, they're 175 each.
Ayo, Kuro, we need this for our collab banner. Y'all better give us some discounted collab banners. I'm just saying, bro. That would be pretty damn good.
In addition, this banner comes with a sort of buy one get one free deal. Up to 2 times when you roll for either Dante or Virgil, you will get an additional free copy of that character. So for example, if you roll Dante, you get a free Dante. If you roll another Dante, you get another free Dante. But no more free Dantes after that. That is it. The same deal applies separately to each guy. So you can get 2 free copies of both guys from the gacha if you roll that guy. 2 free Dantes, 2 free Virgils. But only if you get 2 Dantes and 2 Virgils. Also, this is unrelated to the free Dante you get from doing the story mode. But I haven't talked about the boss yet. The boss is, unsurprisingly, also Virgil.
I was about to say,
the cooler Virgil. Much like in Devil May Cry 5, you can both enjoy fighting Virgil and fighting as Virgil. And of course, it wouldn't be DMC5 without a stylish mode, so they made sure to add that too. Earn enough points and you'll be on that smokin' sexy style in no time. And as a reward for clearing this game mode, you get this free special effects coding for Alyssa Echo, a character who is admittedly getting kind of old by now. Overall, we have nothing to fear from this collaboration. It is looking brilliant. Dante and Virgil were absolutely done justice, and based off the writing in the previous collab stories, I think this story will be pretty interesting too. The global version of PGR is fast catching up to the Chinese version, as we're still getting multiple patches worth of content at a time so that we can catch up. As a result, we may be able to expect this collab in the global version of PGR roughly around July or August. I want to hear in the comments if you think they did these characters justice and if you'll be pulling for them. In the meantime, if you want to know how to get powerful S-rank characters in PGR for free, you'll need to check out this video.
Alright, yo, listen, bro. I just want to say this, bro. I just want to say, Kuro, you stay cooking. Don't forget about us Wuwa players. I know Wuwa's your big game making y'all millions, and I know your smaller game is the one you really got to get the community to give you the money. But come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all are doing too much for this game to not do something at least half, bro. I'm not even saying do just as much. Do half of what you're doing for this game, bro. Discounted banners? Discounted banners? Free copy of Dante? The fact that once you pull a Dante, you get another Dante, and then another one if you pull another one, and the same for Virgil, bro. You get a free skin for another character? Bro, come on now. Like, this is actually a pretty damn crazy collaboration, and the way they're handling. So all I'm saying, bro, is treat us Wuwa players good. We deserve it. Now, there's one more thing I want to take a look at, which is Virgil's demo. So let's have a look at this, bro. I want to see his combat a little bit more, okay? Apparently we lagging a little bit. All right, there we go. Let's see. A lot of it.
从椅子上要站起来，然后再进行这个弹刀嘛。对，
名场面
是的。然后在战斗中，同样也还原了一些维吉尔的一些武器。 玩家可以随时切换武器，然后配合一些跳跃啊，然后普攻啊，然后甚至一些长按普攻键来打出各种各样的一些连招。
各种各样的连招，只科目一。
魔人形态下呢，它的攻击的动作也是会发生变化，
也做调整。
对
，Bro, the combat looks so good。
必杀值积蓄满了以后呢，可以使用这个次元斩诀进行
次元斩
终结
终结一击。
次元斩这一块的话
，brother。
绝，来进行终结一击，
终结。
Oh my god, bro, that shit is too fire, bro.
我们的那个结算跟传送门之内，对，然后也是一个比较经典的唰借装备来一起呈现出来。
好，那除了像刚才
，bro, he looks so fire, bro. I'm not gonna lie, the whole transformation aspect of it, the whole kit just looks insane. Not just for him, but for Dante as well. So. I'm gonna be honest, I need this kind of treatment when it comes to our collab in Wuwa. Like, matter of fact, I need the characters to make us go like, what the hell they cooked, man. But yeah, yo, let me know in the comments section below what y'all think about the Devil May Cry collaboration. Do y'all see us getting things like this in the future in Withering Waves? And what collaboration would you guys like to see apart from the Cyberpunk one hitting us in Wuwa? That's gonna be it for the video. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, there we go. Yeah, PDR is aura farming right now. This is crazy. Like, that's actually insane, chat. Bro, and the model looks so good. Hold on, let me see. Him and Dante just look crazy, bro. Yeah, this is fire. I want that same kind of treatment done to us, chat. That's not Virgil's share. You need a plastic one. The one with near Black Rock Shooter was gas. Oh, so you know this one's going to be fire, bro. Right now, we going to have to definitely get into that game, bro. You just downloaded the game, bro? Yeah, I'm definitely going to download the game. I have an account that I haven't played with in a while, so I'm going to start playing it. It's old as hell. But I'm going to start grinding it and see where we go from there, like on the side. I probably won't stream it or anything, but I'm excited, bro. It's going to be lit. It's going to be lit. This was Punishing Grey Raven, bro. It looks fire. But all right, boys. I will be hopping off because I have been live for almost 4 hours. I gotta go see what I do. I gotta upload the 2 videos we reacted to because I don't have an editor. So I gotta go edit them myself, which don't need too much editing. But I'm gonna be uploading those videos myself, doing the thumbnail, all that good stuff. And yeah, man, have a wonderful day, everybody. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Remember, join the Discord with !Discord. We go live every single day, or almost every single day. We will be live during the day. Zani drops. We're gonna be doing summons, helping out people, testing the character in every single way possible and with every team. But yeah, have a great night, everybody. Peace.
You don't care, walking the dust off. Is that what you do? Is that all you're made of? Well, that ain't right.